Hello, Richard.
Hello.
How are you?
Been better. Yeah. You? What happened?
I told the truth to my best friend. His response was to shoot me in the back of the head. Of all people, I never expected it would have been him.
Who are we talking about here?
Fred.
That's not surprising. You okay?
I'll live. You know, it's a good job all those years ago. Fingal Dan, of all people, shot me in the back of the head. Pretty sure if I didn't have that metal plate, I'd have been dead. I can't walk. Have to go to the doctors today. See what they can do. You were right. You were right, Richard.
About what?
About who I was being.
Okay.
Remember when I told you about Missy and that the horrific experience I went through and the chance I had to do something about it, and the fact that I didn't do anything and it killed me inside. It destroyed me.
Yeah, I remember.
Having my loved one ripped away from me. It obviously started with a kid's start, like little warnings here and there, little cuts to the cheek and whatnot, and I could handle that. I was worried, but I knew I had to stay strong for the cause, right? I knew I had to stick with it and do what I had to do. And then he tried to bomb Alex. And it was on that day that I had flashbacks. I snapped inside. A piece of me broke. A piece of me broke inside, Richard. I knew that if I stayed in the PD, not only was I potentially going to snap in front of all you and make you see something that I would have done. I would have been an even bigger disappointment, right? I could not control myself. I couldn't. And I did what I used to do best. I lied. I manipulated. I had an objective in mind. I had one objective in mind. And that was to make him feel how I felt. and also to save Alex. I lied to you, Libby, others about what I was doing and how I felt and all the ridiculous stuff because I needed. If you guys didn't believe that I was serious, if you guys didn't believe it, then why would Pigeon believe it? Why would anyone outside of the PD believe it? Right? They wouldn't. Undercover Nova, all a ploy. Don't trust her. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Don't whatever. So I left. I left. I achieved in destroying the one thing I cared about the most, which was. I don't need to hide it, dog. The years I put into the everything with the PD and everything, the friendships I built in there, but it wasn't a true representation of myself. I couldn't go back and feel the way I did all those years ago. I needed closure from the past. I needed to know who I was and who I would be if put in that position again. And, you know, I did things. I sold a bit of thermite, Richard. I sold a bit of fucking thermite. Parachute, a handcuff for forehead. Why? Because people had to know. People needed to know that I was doing shit. I wasn't killing cops. I wasn't going around robbing banks. I wasn't doing all kinds of crazy dumb shit. But people had to know. And then it came to it. After everything, all the threats that Alex was going to die if I testified, everything, all the bullshit that happened with Pigeon, I obviously didn't show up to court. I took the failure to appear. I ate all the shit. I ate all the shit from Brian and Bass and everybody else, throwing everything at me that they could. I dealt with it all because I had to get this one chance, this one moment for closure. So I asked Pigeon to meet me. He thought we were going to talk about things. Drove him out in the middle of the ocean. And I did it. I looked him in the eyes and I said, I have thrown everything away for this one moment. I told him how what a broken shell of a woman I was and how I destroyed everything I ever cared about just for this one moment where I got to decide. Me. I got to decide what type of person I wanted to be, not what my dad tried to make me to be, not what anyone told me to be, what I wanted to be, whether I wanted to relive what happened to me with Missy or whether I could finally find closure and move on, knowing that I would do the right thing. I let him live. I let him live. I didn't let him live just because of my own personal things. I let him live because of my experiences over the past 2 years with everybody here. The impact that everybody's had on my life, the impact that Pred had, the impact that Rose had, the impact that Cannoli had, the impact that Bloom had. Every single one of my dearest friends who have impacted my life, who have actually cared. I didn't just lie to you, to Rhodes, to Snow, to everybody. I lied to Alex. I promised Alex, Richard, that I would never ever turn into that person again, and if I did, that she would never see me again. I made plans, Richard, that if I did it, I don't need to say more. I didn't want that. But I couldn't, in good faith, continue going on knowing that part of me, that side of my history, that part of my life haunts me. It haunted me. And I needed closure. And that night when I went home, I slept. I slept for one of the first nights in months. I no longer felt like a ticking time bomb. I woke up. I told Alex everything. What can you say? I told Alex, I spoke to Rhodes, I spoke to Snow, I spoke to everybody, Dark. I don't expect forgiveness or whatever, Richard, but I'm human. And I have flaws. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry that I put you and Libby through hell. But I just... If I didn't do it, Richard, if I didn't do it, the consequences of not leaving and finding my closure, finding my purpose, not my purpose, my ending, the ending that's haunted me for years, I would have just broke down eventually. I dealt with this for 35 years of my life, my entire life. And I finally got some closure.
Hey. Was it worth it?
Was it worth potentially ruining my friendships and my life as it was? I don't think anything's worth that trade.
I agree. I'll be honest, Nova. I think what you did was incredibly selfish. What you put Alex and my husband through, just so you could throw away what I would describe as a pretty perfect life, with a family and kids and a job, a stable one, with a future just so you could get closure? Just so you could kidnap someone in the middle of the ocean and point a gun at his head? No. And I don't believe that this was your plan all along either, because you were pretty convincing about that whole Toretti and Shelby argument.
You know who I truly was, Doc, and why I never want to be that person.
I can't fathom how being surrounded by so many people that cared about you would cause you to think that you had to do this on your own. And do it the way you did it.
Because, Richard, my entire life had been that way. And you know that. You know that all too well. I'm not defending what I've done. I'm not. I came here to apologize to you.
Well, I'll be honestly, I don't know whether I don't think I'll be able to trust you again. And not just because of what you did to me, but you really hurt Matt. You hurt a lot of people. And you're not getting any sympathy from me because you're in a wheelchair.
Don't want your sympathy.
Well, you're not getting my forgiveness either.
Okay, Richard.
If Alex has forgiven you, then she cares about you a lot. Spicy. Spicy. Should I give him a pocket ticket now? Sounds like a good idea. And what is that supposed to say? I was talking about something in regards to investigative reports. So people don't add the charges that want to be pushed after documentation. Dr. Berry can also agree as the apprentice dismissed at a command meeting that people that are most knowledgeable about an incident, the crimes investigators makes posting guns hunters up. I'll call him back in a sec. Look, I mean, just on Doc's, I guess base character traits alone, ignoring like Matt and stuff, like going out on your own to essentially be a vigilante for your own justice is it's not gonna go well with Richard. The worst thing he could do, being a criminal and all this crap, you know. It's just and then to add on the whole lying and this and that and also it's also me sock thinking that it's a pretty sad story, so it wouldn't surprise me if Nova gets a lot of sympathy from other characters. So to kind of throw a spanner in the works to be someone who doesn't have sympathy and doesn't forgive Nova, I think is more interesting for the story. Let's call this for this.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, sorry, I've only managed to just read your text message. What's this about?
It's about I was talking to Barrick, right? And it's about people doing investigative reports
Yeah,
and not outlining what charges you want to put on the investigative report. It's according to Barrick, it was already talked about at a command meeting, and the resolution was that people that are processing should just be able to read the report and know what charges to do based on the statements, which I think is backwards logic, considering that the crime scene investigators have a first visual on whatever happened in the scene and can give an indicator on what you want to charge in the incident. Because me, as a processing officer, I just had an incident where I processed 2 individuals from an iOS incident because they weren't enough officers, and there were 6 incidents that the gun came back to. So I was reading and reading statements and statements and statements where nothing was outlined, nothing was said what to do with the report, what to do with anything. It was rooster stuff. And I just did like 30 to 40 minutes of just me reading reports to see what to do to properly charge them, because I'm not an officer that just puts like like whatever charge like that I think like either small or whatever, like, and just don't care about it. I want to make sure that I do my job properly, and it just annoys me that there's no indicator or outlier or anything that the people that create the reports leave in regards to the processing officers when they find a hot gun in regards to that.
no, I agree with you completely, Albert. I don't. When was this dismissed at a meeting? Because I was at the command meeting, and I unless I fell asleep, which I don't think I did. I did have to leave early, so unless it was at the end, I don't remember this being dismissed. But I completely
I
agree with
talked to
you.
Barrick. I talked to Barrick, and he said that that was basically the answer, that a processing
Hold
officer
on,
should
show
just
me.
be
I'm on
able
the phone.
that processing officers should just be able to read the reports and then base the charges off of that, instead of having the people that actually processed the crime scene, took the reports and incidents, and then give the processing officers an outline, or at least the charges that they want to push for the reports that are being made.
No, I completely agree, because take an example of a big OIS or something, or a big incident, and there's a report that's like 10 pages long. It shouldn't be on the person who catches them for something else to have
That's what
to
I had
sit
to
there
do
and go
with the rooster
through.
stuff.
Yeah, it's just it for someone who's writing a report and has spent time writing a
That was
report.
almost all.
Jesus Christ. It doesn't take long once you've done that report to be like, okay, this person, if caught, should be charged with this charge, and this charge, because
That's what
it's
I always
already
do.
it's not yeah, it's not hard at all. Listen, I have heard nothing translated about this. I'll follow up and I'll see if I can find out some information. and I'll try and get an announcement that no one's going to be expected to read someone's report and do the charges for them. It should be on whoever processed that incident or scene or gun or whatever.
Yeah, if people want clarification, I don't mind like just glancing the report, like seeing the overall summary or like an incident of the report, and then I can explain to people that are in the processing area. But I'm not like, I shouldn't be held to the point where I have to read like 20 statements, and out of the 20 statements, I have to draw the conclusion of what charges to push based on the reports that are being just left in the MDW. You know?
No, I agree. It's like if you wrote a warrant for somebody, and you wrote a warrant with a big report and a bunch of evidence, and then you just added the person's name, but then you didn't add any charges, but you still wrote a warrant for them. So then someone catches them. Do you then expect that person to go through the report and add the charges for the warrant? No, you don't. So it's the same kind of thing where if you have a suspect and you know what they should be charged for, you should be adding that to the report. So yeah, let me I'll message the rest of command and see if we can find something out and get some clarification on it.
If you want more clarification, like Barrick was, I mean, he was the one who, because I reached out to Barrick first because I didn't want to reach you first, and then he was the one who actually told me what was said in the meeting. So maybe you want to reach out to him and see what the confusion is or what.
Yeah, I'll reach out to Barrick. It's a good idea.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Richard.
thank you, Matthew. Back. Do you want to have Barrick's number? I do. Massenty. Is Barrett not on duty anymore? Oh, yes. Yeah, pursuit? Oh. He's at mission row. I don't remember that. Unless it was like, unless I missed it. I did miss a command meeting. I missed a command meeting when I was ill, but was that a high command meeting or a... I get back text. Fucking hover.
Hey, you're actually real. How's it going?
I'm real. Yeah, I'm good. You had a gift?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm on San Andreas, underneath Upper San Andreas.
Underneath Upper San Andreas? Okay. Well, it's just a set of plushies that I got. I've been meaning to give them to you for months, but I genuinely thought that
I'm married.
you had either... Well, yes, I understand that, but I hadn't seen you around in ages, and also Rhodes has been coming on
I've been on vacation.
Oh, I thought you guys had a spat and were avoiding seeing each other.
Are you kidding me, Hover?
I don't know.
You're a disgusting little worm, you know that?
Oh, a disgusting little worm.
You're a little worm.
Assumption.
You know, I could chop you in half and the two ends would still be living and trying to take my husband. That's how much of a worm you are.
I'm not interested in your husband. I'm actually interested in someone else.
Who?
I'm guessing, did I block
Can't tell you that right now. I don't think
Iris? Finally?
Why,
Come on,
Iris?
you've been attached to the hip since day one. Come on, man. It's so obvious. She liked you, you idiot.
Yeah, we have a date on Friday. Friday.
God, I'm good.
Oh, actually, I forgot to grab the gift.
Please note I found blood on the scene.
I don't want your gift, Hover. I'm married. Maybe give it to Iris instead. Give it to Iris on the date. Yes.
I tried giving it to Iris. She didn't want it.
Well, that's are you just there's a reason that me and Matt have never looked at you in an attractive way, okay?
Which is?
You've got no riz. It's a new word I've found. You've got no riz.
What did you
Hover.
do on your vacation? Who have you been spending your time with on your vacation?
TikTok. You heard
Oh
of it?
my god. Yes, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're too old for that app. I'm not old, sorry. You're too experienced.
Well saved. Listen, if she doesn't want it, that doesn't mean you just. She's probably like, oh, I don't want it. I don't want it. No, you've got to give it to her so that it's like give her a bag of food, right? Because we know Iris likes her food and her donuts.
Yes,
Give her a bag of donuts, and then inside you can have the plushies hidden, and then she can't say no.
that is true. Well, tell me what you think about them. They're in the glove box. Not
No,
glove
they're
box,
not.
lockbox. They're in the lockbox.
What the fuck, Tommy? What?
Well,
No wonder she didn't want them. That's extremely inappropriate. That's the commissioner.
they're cute. Well, former commissioner. He may God rest his soul.
You want to be a former cop again, Tommy?
I, with all due respect, the former commissioner did make me a former cop for a time being.
Listen up. You've got to burn those, okay? They're disgusting. Who made those? Who's selling those?
Rube Minmi of the BBMP.
What? No
Yeah,
wonder
I
she
bought them for
fucking
like
called me.
60K. Well, I have like 2 sets of these if you like want it.
We
I
need
don't
to
know.
sue her. We need to sue her.
I've been
This is
buying these.
disgusting. This is defamation.
They're cute. They're adorable.
It's a dead Sam Bass plushie. What do you mean it's cute? I'm calling her right now to make a dead Tolva one.
Whoa.
You know, I know a witch. I'm gonna get one of those dolls, and I'm gonna poke you with needles every time I go to sleep.
Okay.
You want
calm
one
down,
of those?
Actually, I wouldn't mind. I actually wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't like getting stabbed by me, you disgusting bastard. All you think about is cock. Coming through.
Got a mission, right? You know, I'm not showing up for shift 3 anymore. Fuck you guys.
Why is my sound?
What's the facility, Gary?
Why's my radio not
Every
working?
time I get on duty, I just hear Daisy, Bob, 42, and then Aspen was like 52. Just get used to the Australian fucking comedy, mate. Come on.
Boop, boop, boop. Is my shit not working?
76 to the 1090.
Where's my sounds? My radio sounds.
I've been gone for a week. Why so much drama? What is happening?
And that.
Never's laughter from Espinosa. I don't know what's wrong. I can't hear like my no radio beeps. And it's stressing me out. Why have I got no radio beeps?
Are there any food shops open? Harmony. Diner. Copy, I'm in or out. Harmony's always open, always reliable.
Sponsored.
Yeah.
Why is my radio broken? I'm gonna restart my game.
There is a black and coloured Mark II Sultan at the front.
I'm gonna restart and then run to the loo.
Mustang that was just up the
Drop
road.
the radio.
Radio when it passed.
Maybe he could shout. Maybe.
That's 49. What's the
Nope.
location?
All right, we're back in a sec.
Life Evader.
I'm gonna run to the loo. Beep, 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 beep. It works. Now. What's going on here? Tonight, there's been something you said. Oh, we're back to normal chat.
Hey, honey, how are you?
Hey, honey, nice to see you since breakfast. Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
but you know, it's always good to check in. You never know. Things change in an instant.
Exactly. How are you? Are you good?
Yup, as usual. Always
What are you
good.
doing?
Well, I'm getting my vehicle fixed.
Oh.
You know, I got my stuff cleaned at the Jewel Dragon. I'm picking up food, you know, the typical.
Okay. Pick me up afterwards. Okay.
Okay, where at?
I'll be at Mission. I'll be at Mission Row. I might
right,
go
I'll
get
pick
me
you up.
ring clean too.
All right.
See you soon.
I will come pick you up shortly.
All right. Bye. I did it, chat. Look at that. I'm a new man. I can ask people to ride with them, and it goes. Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. I got shot, but if you ignore that, I mean, I'm great.
Okay, well, hopefully it wasn't in the best.
No, I got shot in the shoulder and there was blood everywhere, I'll be honest.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Well,
Yeah, it's
make sure you
okay.
take it easy and don't do too much with that arm, okay?
I'll try. How are you?
I'm good. Check the DOJ app.
You still a deputy mayor?
Yeah, I got invited to Andy's term as well.
Oh, is Andy the mayor? I'm
Yeah,
out of the
Andy
loop.
Jones, yeah.
Oh, she's back in
I
it.
know.
Good. What's
You've
she
been
done
gone
so far?
for quite a while. Well, we have, well, we've been trying to do quite a bit, but then the Senate froze the state account for a hot minute, and we were kind of sitting here with our twiddling our thumbs.
Why did the Senate do that?
Just because they wanted to review the spending of the past 3 terms and then set some spending guidelines, I guess.
Oh,
so
dear. Okay.
yeah, so they got that sorted, but now we've got, you know, everything happening with the aisle and whatnot. So
yeah, I got a TLDR on that situation, but can you give me like the spice here? What's happening? What's the rundown?
Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back, Alex. Okay. Sorry, I had to go into the mayor's office. Okay, so basically, there is going to be...
There's a meeting tonight, right?
Yes, the meeting tonight to kind of try to renegotiate things, because apparently some of the bombs that have been happening here were led back to the island.
Right.
Are the whispers that I've heard.
Okay.
Basically, there's a little bit more than just bombs, which is why they're going to such an extreme. But I don't know the specifics of it, and I probably should know that, honestly, just between you and me. But so if the talks fail, then the commissioner and the Senate want to invade the island and, I guess, repossess everything that they have. Or confiscate. That's the word. Yep, confiscate. Now, from what I know of the other
This is
side,
so
I guess, which
American.
it's not the island side, but just from my, I guess, criminal friends. There are some people that are going to be going to the island to help them. So,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
yeah, and that's what the Commissioner of Justice spoke to Mayor Jones and, well, Andy and us the other night about possibly trying to come up with some kind of homeland security force. I don't even know what to call it, because pretty much they're going to round up the entirety of the police force and take them to the island, which will leave Los Santos completely
What?
vulnerable.
News to me. I guess
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I'm getting conscripted. I guess conscription is a thing
Yeah.
now. I'm getting
Surprise, I
conscripted.
guess.
Oh God. All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right
I
then.
would suggest your best bet is going to be to speak to Connor when he gets on duty, as soon as he gets on duty this morning, because
Okay.
he's probably going to show up in a couple of hours, maybe ish. He was up late last night. He went to sleep right after the start of this storms meeting. So.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah, he's doing
Mhm.
that early high command shifts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just trying to be as available as possible, especially with everything that's going on, because there was a bomb found at City Hall last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, luckily it was found and called in, so we were all able to evacuate. But and then it turned out to be a dud, thankfully. But yeah, they got it removed. But so, okay, there's a few reasons that I called you. A was because I've missed you, and B, to tell you about the deputy mayor thing. And I know you already saw about the EMS thing, so.
Yeah, well, I've missed you too. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're clearly doing very well. So, well
Yeah,
done.
things are really good. Thank you, thank you. However, I wanted to also talk to you about Matt.
What about him?
He's probably going to be finding out some things pretty soon about Pred. I don't know if you've heard, but Pred has gone completely unhinged. He
Yeah.
is stabbing people and shooting people and threatening to kill people on a regular basis. He stabbed Commissioner Justice in front of the mayor and me and the another deputy mayor in the middle of our office. Um, with no remorse, no reason, literally just to do it.
I've en route to the latest.
It's
Shots
like
fired in
he.
custody. Flash 911.
And I know how close he and Matt were.
45, same truck.
Yeah. I've heard some pretty bad stuff too. So.
Yeah. I've seen it all like right before my eyes. It's
He shot Nova too.
That's what she told me. Yeah. I spoke to her in the clothing store the other day and she told me the truth. So I'm assuming that you spoke to her as well.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
And how did that go?
Not great. I don't know what she expected really, but
I know that the way that she executed her plan, so to speak, probably wasn't the greatest. But she was desperate to save her family and the people that she loved. And I know how you are, but think about it this way. If,
Dispatch
Flock
230. There are a
or
lot of 37
me
calls consistently
had
coming in
been
at 1-minute
kidnapped,
intervals.
or
We
if
should
threats against Matt
probably respond to
were coming
those
at you
if we have
constantly,
units available.
Was it? What's happening?
37 calls pretty consistently.
We've
an
been in
impossible
that
decision.
position.
2 minutes ago, 2 minutes, 4, 5, 6.
And neither of us
7,
decided to
they're
be
back-to-back.
vigilantes or
I
go
can
off
either
the
come on the
rail.
ground or get L1 to track if it picks up.
Yeah, but
Take ground is
even
probably
though
fine
she
for
went
now.
down
Alright,
that
I'm gonna
path,
Sure
work and
it'll...
I'll be down with you.
she didn't
Alright.
see it through.
I'm not sure if this is on main frequency
She
or not.
chose to
I would
be
assume
the better
not.
person.
I believe there's something going on in the vault as well. Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Okay,
I
copy.
mean, she could have
Alright, 2510 Max.
We'll look
pulled the
past
trigger,
37s
and
for
she
now, deal
didn't.
with the vault situation.
So I think that is worth, something, right?
905 and
I mean, I
Cool.
can't
4523
listen,
shots
if
fired past these. There's a great bison
I can't say
present, but
that
we
I
don't see
wouldn't
any
do
individuals
something
around.
out of desperation that would be completely out of character if you or Matt or Flop or Barrick were in danger. It's hard until you're actually put in that position. And like I said, although it wasn't ideal, she didn't fully see it through.
Did you guys have
So
L1?
even though I
Would you like me to
know,
get it?
Oh, yeah, if you can get
I
it,
know
okay.
how very black and white you see things. I would just, ask you to put yourself in her shoes.
Sure.
I know. I am very, very glad to hear your voice.
Yeah, you too. I think I'm gonna hop in with Matt and we're gonna ride together for a bit.
Good.
But I need to get my stuff repaired. Oh, I think, is that him? I don't know. But I'll speak to you later, okay? I'm proud of you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
I mean, I'm okay.
I'm gonna go to Joe Dragon. Something you said. Mr. Night. Oh, she's sweet. Bless her cotton socks. Gold Dragon.
Do I have an available unit that wants to be a co-pilot?
Hello?
Hello, Miss Fletch. I require my ring polished. Are you available?
Yeah, I'm making my way there now because someone else just called me, so I'll be about 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna go make a card for the vault, so we can have a more accurate description. See how many people we got.
Copy.
Hey.
Hey.
Just got a call from Alex.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to City Hall after this and speak with her. She asked me how I was doing.
Yeah, if you're flying to the vault, attach yourself to the call.
I asked her, and her response was, "I'm alive."
We need a lot more backup, guys. And there's 18 units on duty.
Sorry. I mean, I did have a conversation with Leah this morning, but maybe that's to do with it. I don't know.
I'll be there in 30 seconds.
2:30 will respond as soon as I can. Then, of course, feast or famine. A million things or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So we have,
Miss Fletch, is that you or what?
Nope.
Nope. Sorry.
Nopers.
Sorry. I'm bad with
No, she'll be
masks.
driving a Lambo.
Let me answer this.
Hey,
Hey, Bert.
Hello.
Can't be here until
What was I calling you for? Oh, Espino's.
That's actually, one second. That's actually not entirely true, Bloom. For the vault, it's different. For the SOPs, I mean.
SOPs while we wait, but I'll admit I might be wrong, but let me check.
All right,
What's
up,
happening?
I was on the radio, sorry, but I asked you to return your call.
Yes. If you don't want to do it now, we can do it in a bit. But something Espino's about the investigative reports, and
Yeah, I
you
100%
said
agree with them.
no. I agree too. But was it dismissed at a command meeting? I don't remember. Maybe it's when I missed. What was
Yeah,
said?
it was one of the, like, the Thursday command meetings. It was like a month or two ago. And I specifically remember the point being brought up, like, people should just be able to, like, essentially determine it themselves by reading the report that, to determine what charges should be written. And I heavily disagreed with it, but I was still like, I think it was my like first week being promoted, so I just kind of kept my mouth shut.
Fair enough. Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah,
I'm going to bring it up and see if we can get that changed. I think it's stupid. But I just wanted to
I
confirm with
agree.
you. I'll leave you to your bank
Yeah.
robbery, and I'll speak to you
All
in a
right.
bit. Thanks,
Yeah,
Barrett.
later.
Bye.
905 on this frequency. Myself and Milson are in custody. Do you guys need us still?
We need a co-pilot for.
205 can go co-pilot if you want.
Thank you, son.
Did you need me, buds?
Drader's flying.
I'm in the city.
Actually, Mr. Fletcher, I'll come back in a
I'll go
bit.
anywhere you want. I can stash my car somewhere.
Thank you. Matt, I'll meet you, Mr. Morrow, okay? I'll skip my jewelry.
Honestly, Mission Rush probably just says pick up and round rush.
We can go City Hall if you want.
Sure, let's do that.
445 is going 42 for the night. I myself, 915, will be en route to the vault. ATM will be 6 mics coming from past Trail.
That's fine. We caught him a bit too early on the vault.
360's happy to admit he's wrong. I'm en route to the vault.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, I mean, 90% of the incidents where bikes are around happen at the vault.
I'm with you. I just was under the wrong impression. My bad. En route.
Parking my car.
Have we made contact inside yet?
Beep, 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 boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop.
Do we have any idea as to what, like, affiliation we're dealing with?
Oh, you sure about that? Just before we go in, so I can get you up to date, Nova had a conversation with me this morning. And yeah, I wasn't very receptive. I'll say that much. So I don't know whether something's happened after that or what, but I thought I'd let you know.
So this is one thing that I want to clear up with this.
Okay.
A lot of vault chases, people.
You spoke to Etta. Etta's doing well.
That's good. I haven't seen Etta in a while.
She's still the deputy mayor.
I don't know if I heard that in passing or if she had told me. I think she told me.
But she was the deputy mayor for who was it? I can't remember.
And I gotta double check in with Etta, yeah, to make sure that they don't have any meetings.
Okay.
It looks like she's just dancing though, so I should be fine.
Hello.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no, poor Matt. He doesn't sound good. He doesn't sound good. He's getting the just got back treatment. Eavesdrop?
That's the mindset I like to have. Well, just don't. Well, that's not like death penalty worthy, is it? What? Why? What are the circumstances? I don't know much about the island.
Oh God, what about the island?
Definitely a possibility. That would be shift 2. Make it 20. Make it 20. And please call me because I won't remember. I also can't call you. Oh. So should I?
$400. Do we have an available unit to head down to the hospital? We've got no EMS on duty currently. Fuck. Who was that?
That was I'm going to list off what they claim their relation to us is. They claim that they are our son. That he's currently an enemy of the state and that he probably won't be home for dinner. And he's sorry about that. It's Mr. Romano.
Trey.
Yeah.
Why does everyone want to be our child? What is that?
I don't know.
And why is he an enemy of the state?
Apparently something with an island
and
council for an island. I don't know.
Oh, gee.
I asked if it was death penalty.
What did he say? Council for an island? Is he
I
like
don't
their
quite
lawyer
know.
or something? Oh,
I don't know.
Jesus
Maybe I'm
Christ.
misstating something, but
honey, this
you
stays
know what
between
I
me and you. We might be getting conscripted.
What the fuck does that mean? Conscripted.
You know, like in World War
One,
when there was no choice but to join the army. I think that's
honey,
what the
you know I hate history.
Okay, imagine you joined an Overwatch game by accident and you just had to fight people and you couldn't leave because it was a rank match. That's what's happening. We're going to war and there will be no choice but for us to, I guess, join the army and fight.
Honey, you made that so much more understandable than any history-related thing.
Yeah, I understand how your brain works.
Have you ever considered in that situation just unplugging the internet and thinking to yourself, well, oops.
I mean, I don't do that. I don't play that game, but I mean, I don't think unplugging, you can't unplug yourself from real life, Matt. Come on. Listen, okay. I don't know whether that's actually happening, but
Is there any PD unit tonight that can assist?
I don't know what's happening either. I just know that I got that call before we were about to walk in. Let's go. Let's go. Figure this out.
Sorry. 230 might be able to do it, but we're currently 10-7 at SMH. Not SMH. City Hall. Hey, yes. I've missed you guys too. I'm back though. I came back and I got shot. Which is pretty cool.
How's everyone?
Oh, you know.
What?
Existing.
Girl, that's a mood. That's a mood.
Yeah, everything is just like, it's a lot of information overload the last few days. So
I feel like that's going to be my today.
yeah, it probably is.
I ain't been around in a week.
I know. You've both been gone for far too long.
Try a few weeks.
Oh, jeez.
Hi.
Hello. All right.
So we can
Where-
probably go into the judge's chambers because Mari just went
Okay.
into the mayor's office. So
All right, that works.
I'm going to run around the side so I don't lose my phone.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, congratulations, by the way, Alex.
Thank you.
Is it going well?
So far so good. I'm
That's
enjoying it.
Good.
I'm not hating my life yet, but that will come.
Yeah.
Girl, it's just a matter of time.
I didn't sign it.
Oh, I got it.
I was like, we all got keys. It's fine.
Okay.
Can I do this?
No, no, honey, this is in your office.
Ah! Oh no! Don't tell
Do
anybody.
that in the actual courtroom.
Yeah.
No, because then it's too loud.
No, no. I thought you were trying to take her
That
seat.
reminds me.
No.
That's for
What
you.
is this? Oh my god, you know I was thinking about this the other day? Randomly?
Yeah.
Oh my god, a bench.
Honey, I have a bench.
So do I. But my
I actually can't
the
sit
bolts
this
have come loose.
I forgot, not in this dress.
Well, mine have been rebolted. Retooled.
Cool.
There we go.
You know what I can do on my bench?
Sit.
Yep, and lay.
It's pretty cool.
And stuff. All right, so what's going on?
All right. Well, obviously everyone here knows what Nova's plans were. And you're gonna have your reasons, I know, but I just wanted to say this. For the last couple of days, I've been incredibly angry at a lot of things because Jesus fucking Christ. But part of that, to be honest, was hearing that before she did anything, she talked to you. And then hearing that she had plans to die or leave the city or whatever. I would presume if I heard anything of the kind, Richard or vice versa, my first thought would be to tell
Vault Storm too, right?
No, your partner. Right now, I'm just mainly heard about everything.
I definitely see where you're coming from. However, I will say this. Knowing Nova for as long as I have, there is not a thing in this world that was going to change the outcome that Nova wanted. And as a result of that, when I was having a conversation, when I was listening to Nova explain everything, Nova was still very undecided. And I made it clear that I obviously do not condone whatever behavior, was being mentioned, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm not Nova. And I trusted, I haven't been around in a little while, but I've trusted that Nova was going to make the right decision. And we were sitting on the rooftop on the brick building just south of Mission Row having this discussion. And she laid it all out. I didn't necessarily want specifics, but I made it clear. You ultimately are going to do what you feel is appropriate to keep you and your family safe given the circumstances. Oftentimes we talk about, taking the legal route, which I believe everyone should. Okay. But stuff, for example, like restraining orders are not some magical protection field that keeps everyone safe. That just allows us as police officers to, actually arrest someone for violating a court order. But that doesn't prevent someone from getting hurt. And given what has occurred in the past, again, I'm not happy, and I made that clear to Nova. I'm not okay with it. In fact, this is a conversation that I haven't had with Richard, just because so many things have been happening over the course of the past week. But she said something to, and I'm paraphrasing here. She said something to the extent of, if you don't see me again, tell Richard I'm sorry, or something to that extent. At first, my immediate reaction was like, yeah, absolutely. But then I over the course of the next 30 seconds to a minute, I sat there and I thought, Nova, I'm going to be real honest with you. I can't do it. I can't. Because I don't want to contribute to you making a decision that's going to affect not only you, but everyone around you. Like, I'm not going to make that decision easier on you, to push you in the direction to do it when I don't want you to. But again, knowing Nova, I know that she's going to do whatever it is she wants, whatever she deems is appropriate, and she's only going to determine that in the moment. That's the reality. That's Nova. And if y'all have a different opinion on that, I mean, sure,
No,
but
don't
I mean,
worry.
that's how I perceive Nova. And the reality is, it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter, Alex, what you say. It doesn't matter what Etta says, what Richard says. The only person who's going to make that decision is Nova.
Yep.
And so there was no... It's not like I didn't sit there and, try to convince Nova not to do it. I listed out reasons. I walked away from the end of that conversation. I was walking across the street back to Mission Row, and then something dawned on me. I did not say this to her in person. Called her, she picked up. I said one last thing. I said, if you follow through with this, you've let him win. And that's the truth. Because Nova, ultimately, if she followed through with this, ultimately would be losing everyone around her that she cares about. And it's not worth it.
Right.
So that's the reality. I'm sorry I didn't reach out, but at the same time, for me, it was a matter of, if she's going to do it, she's going to do it. If she's not going to do it, she's not going to do it. And she made it clear to me, she's only going to know in the moment. And the conversation I was having with her was, and y'all may disagree with me here, and that's perfectly fine. Maybe there's some, justification behind an arrest on the basis of conspiracy. Okay? But what's not going to hold Nova back, and what's instead going to push Nova away? Being sent to prison for 7 months for conspiracy. And then not having someone that she believes she can trust in to attempt to dissuade her from doing these things. I would rather concede a conspiracy charge and be open and honest with someone, to sometimes show them that the path that they want to take is more destructive than anything else. But if I were to arrest Nova on that basis, for the contents of that conversation, I mean, Nova would never talk to me again as a result. And so, yes, right here, right now, I am sorry I didn't bring it up to you. I'm not going to sit here and say it's because I've been away. Truthfully, I was hoping that Nova made the correct decision and didn't do anything. But I don't know that that's the case. Because if I did tell you, I don't know that anything would have changed if she had already done something. That's the reality. Again, you know her as well as I do.
Mhm.
And I feel guilty if she did something. I will feel guilty. I know I'm not the one who did it, but you know how it works. When you were privy to information that other people weren't, stuff kind of falls on your shoulders that you didn't necessarily intend on dealing with.
No, I know that. I just wanted to hear from your side, I guess, on that conversation. Because maybe me already being angry what she told me and then she mentioned your name, it felt like, I don't know how to explain it.
Like I said, I could definitely understand your frustration, and I'm still sitting here completely unaware of whether or not she did anything, or if she told you that she was going to but didn't, or I don't know the context here. I guess the question is, are we going to see Nova again?
She went to the edge and she didn't go through with it. She's around, wheeling about now because.
Oh.
She's been talking to people and it's already blown up in her face.
What's blown?
She's been
up in her face?
shot. She talked to Pred. She's shot in the back of the head.
From who?
Pred.
Pred? Pred shot Nova?
In the
Matt,
back of the head.
You've missed quite a bit since you've been gone. Kyle is not who you used to know.
You telling me that he shot Nova, I think tells
Yes.
me all I need to know. Because I feel that there was a handful of people that I never would have expected. That being myself, that being Angel, Nova, and Hall.
Yeah.
That's how she felt.
And if he did something to Nova, I don't think we're any exception anymore.
He's acting like nothing happened. He tried to get into her ICU room. Hell, I tried to get him into the ICU room because no one told me it was Pred.
He's been on a rampage recently, stabbing multiple officers. He stabbed Commissioner Justice in front of me and Max and Mayor Andy Jones just the other day.
And he threatened me not long before I went on vacation.
He did what?
He threatened me. He had a warrant. I was trying to catch him. I caught him, tried to get him to turn himself in, and that's when he threatened me. Yeah. I'll be honest, I did ask, warn, threaten Pred, and I even spoke to Nova about it because I knew that Pred was going to drag Nova down. I just didn't think it would go this far.
From what I've been told, she just tried to have a conversation with him, explaining that she wanted to go back to PD and she trusted him to at least kind of understand from a friendship point of view. You just shot her in the back of the head.
Yeah, basically told her to look out at the flowers, so to speak, except the ocean. And that's the last thing she remembered.
That is fucked up.
She had a letter ready in case something happened to her, and then no one told me it was Fred, and I nearly let him into her ICU room again, and...
It's okay.
How did we ultimately find out that it was Pred?
Well, I was there when she woke up, and she was being questioned by PD, and it became clear that they already suspected Brett, and Nova remembers him shooting her.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know how I feel about all this. I'm already done with today.
Oh, please don't leave. I just got you.
No, I just too
Yeah,
much to
I
take
know.
in.
It's a lot. I'm sorry.
No. Don't apologize. It's just
I just wanted you to hear it from somebody who cares instead of, just some random officer. Or having him walk in in cuffs.
Acting like nothing happened.
Yeah, because he probably will. Although, with the way that he was talking at his court case last night, I have a feeling he might be on sanguine now, so.
What?
Yeah, he was talking about fuck the Senate, fuck Los Santos, and I was sanguine forever or whatever. I don't know, something like that.
yeah, that sounds like Pred.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like Pred.
So, I have a feeling he's already over on the island.
I'm curious to know if he'd tell me the truth.
I'm surprised he hasn't tried to reach out to you yet.
No, he hasn't. Okay. Well, thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I don't know.
Have you been filled in on all of this Sanguinila stuff?
No, I don't have the mental capacity to deal with that right now.
Yeah. Like I told Richard, Connor is probably going to be your best bet when you are ready.
All right. I feel like I'm gonna be.
I'll fill him in. We're gonna go back to work, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to take this.
But thank you both.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I don't necessarily know that I need to start every conversation with "I'm not your dad."
Take care of him, Richard, please.
Yeah, I will. Before I go, Alex, and I know this might be a hard question to answer, but did Nova... I don't know whether she would have told me this or not, but did Nova stab Jaden that day in Legion Square? You don't have to say anything more. I appreciate it. Hey, we got some good RP today, huh? I feel spoiled. I feel spoiled. Thought it wasn't going to happen after getting shot in the head with a deagle, but here we are. This is nice. I'm going to say it. I missed it. I missed this. This is nice. It's the stories. I don't miss the shooting, to be honest. I miss this stuff.
Right west, Sam's Apple.
Just smoking, by the way.
Copy that. Braking right northbound power. Passing Benny's. Right, eastbound into the alleyway, back to Elgin Ave, stand by.
Are you on the
right,
power?
downtown Elgin.
Motorcycle passenger just pulled something out of his pocket, possibly a weapon.
Copy that. You on comms?
Negative, keep it for now, I'll let you know.
Copy, westbound Olympic Freeway.
Miss Doc and Kyle. Me too, but it's kind of cool to see how things have changed.
I need comms, because if I'm gonna... Oh, they... Off the bike, in the tunnels.
Which tunnels?
Stand by us. He's taking my bike. You don't got keys.
They're stuck in the pull-up. Back up, dude. They might try and hold you up for it.
Let me see where they went through. Oh, they're too fast.
I got you. It's a little dangerous for me to go through if they have a gun. Especially if you gamble goes south.
I think the island war stuff could be a very interesting story. Especially if we use it as a stepping stone for an update of some kind. Like, could you imagine if we go down the Sanguine Isle war stuff and then there's almost like a... Because obviously, you go to war, shit gets fucking crazy, right? So we let things get crazy for a few weeks, but then we need to end it, settle it, and then update. That's how I would do it anyway.
Ellie's northbound.
Yeah, the guy in the blue shirt is the target.
Yeah, typically you have to provide 24 hours notice before you know, outside of like an emergency, like, you know, the building is on fire, like, yeah.
They're gonna blast us in a second. There's no ground units. Right, eastbound occupation.
Yeah.
Left, northbound Elgin. Right, eastbound onto Howick, left, northbound Los Angeles Freeway. We have no ground units on this target vehicle at all. Nobody is close. We're gonna lose this in about 30 seconds.
The motorcycle EG on the tunnels, 76.
But I mean, I don't know the ins and outs, but that doesn't sound correct.
Like, it could be cool if we went down like Sanguine side, just bombing Los Santos or something, and then we had all like the rubble like from Hayes, and we had just like the city's rubble, and we go through like a week or two of like, you know, it might be a bit of a touchy subject though for like war-torn Los Santos RP. I don't know. Kyle, the person, the character's tired of Pred. That's actually like, Pred's always been on the verge of being a criminal. I don't think it's that much of a reach for Pred as a character. If Dark turned around and was like, I'm a criminal now,
I'm so confused. What's the actual
it wouldn't make
procedure
sense,
behind
but
going
Pred,
there?
it makes sense. And if he was bored of cop stuff, then, and he wanted a new story, then go for it. Don't spoil the script, sorry. Sorry. We did a table read yesterday. That's why most of the streamers weren't streaming. On Zoom. We did a Zoom table read of the script for 4.0. Oh, he's bought a Pred itself? Really? Yeah. That's surprising. I think Pred's great. Pred seems like a lot of fun to play, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no.
Checking the quarry.
That wouldn't make sense.
Oh, I got him. They're going northbound to train tracks, I believe. But I'm northbound to train tracks Norway.
The sweet Nancy in a white car.
Look, I'm sorry, sir, I'm stuck.
Got nothing on 68. It would have hit me by now.
I've got nothing up there. Gray.
Gray in color with an engine sticking out.
Nothing on.
Bing, 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 bing. Why am I so stressed? Has the house light always been that bright? The fuck? Like an airplane.
Hey, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. What was the vehicle description they
Rally.
Star Rally.
What color?
Gray. Has like a scent of red or purple maybe. I can't really decipher it at time.
It looks gray to me personally.
I think it's a red pearlescent.
There it is, red pearlescent.
That's a Sultan.
Yeah.
Concerning by the lighthouse,
From a distance, I was a little
got nothing.
concerned. All right, go on, Trey. Sorry. I mean, I don't disagree with the sentiment here.
I still have the 95 with the car trapped in there, mama.
I also says cop RP is his favorite type of RP. And why did he leave? I think, dude, if PD gets conscripted, that's gonna be real fucking interesting, dude. That's gonna be real fucking interesting.
The camp up at the, fuck, I'm losing my words here. The windmills.
I hope, like, I hope if it happens, like, if it happens, then I'm all for it. I think it could be really fucking cool if we had kind of PD as like a armed forces type thing. It would, but to me, it would have to be slow. It can't be, if we're gonna do it, it can't be action-packed, fucking Call of Duty invasion, like shooting everybody, you know what I mean? It's gotta be, okay, we get there, let's do a fucking D-Day
I
type
don't have an
thing.
answer for you, truthfully. Primarily
Everybody
because
gets off the fucking boats and
Senate
helicopters and we assault,
can do just
right?
about anything.
But then we bunker down, right?
So
we bunker in,
like I don't know
and
what
then we can
decisions
have
been made.
fucking
Truthfully,
conversations around
I know very little
campfires. Everybody's kind of like held up in a building, and you just gotta fucking, you just gotta chat. There's nothing else for you to do. Like, you just gotta sit there and talk to each other while you wait for something to happen. And that sounds fun to me. If it's just let's invade and kill everybody, then maybe not. Maybe not.
Lake Tokyo, Akari, Sasaki.
Listen, I'll tell you in character with Dark's communication with Axel,
Would you be able to check the
the commissioner, it's been the TLDR I was given in character was essentially uh-oh.
No, I understand.
Was essentially the goal for the talk tonight is peace. That's what it is. We're trying to have a conversation, we're trying to have a discussion with the goal being, you know, peace. That's basically it. The fuck?
Hey, what's good, Vato?
Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Sir, sorry, I'm on the
This
phone.
is a highway.
Yeah, keep it moving, please.
Orale, okay. Have a good day, Vatos.
Alright.
400, you weren't looking for a man on a motorcycle in a yellow vest, were you? Go full map. Yeah, you can have conscientious objectors and shit.
Is Pred on the island?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, given what was said at the court case, it's not, you know. No.
I'll be honest, like, again, I don't go on meta chats, I don't go on Reddit anymore, so I don't know anything. All I know is what Etta told me, really, with a bit more, which is the same information I got told in High Command chat. That's it.
I don't know. I've never met him.
Oh, God, Matt, be careful.
We get the black stratum.
Negative, he swapped into a motorcycle.
Okay, you said Nico. The second time I've seen this same vehicle nearby, it comes back to Reptile's plate.
Here's the issue, though.
I agree with you.
Under normal
But he does criminals to destroy it. Well, that's
becomes a
good.
matter
That's good RP.
Earning respect.
I don't know what Axel's
right?
like. I haven't met Axel. I don't know what the new commissioner's like at all.
A rank, and I'm not saying that I necessarily agree with it,
he doesn't know the last
but a
one.
rank oftentimes earns you respect almost by default until you've hold on until you've lost that respect.
It's just typical.
Because oftentimes, in a majority of cases, actually,
Ram him beside his bed. He just like loses.
that rank implies that you've done shit correctly. But you can do shit correctly and still be a fucking terrible person. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That exists as well, but I wouldn't say that that's like an overwhelming majority of cases, right?
Sounds like why experience a week ago.
Yeah, after they dropped the female off on Turner, I got set up the aggression to slow him down because we didn't know we had
I've seen trickier names.
There's an individual on a bike outside the impound lot with a red shirt on, black bike.
Do, 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 do.
I mean, you understand that I would have to, right?
Axel is basically bad.
I would literally have to.
Listen, I don't know Axel, but I don't think that's very fair to say.
Like to go off westbound Hinkley.
I'm sure that's not the case.
So here's the thing. I have not spoken to this individual. I have not. You know.
I do know the stuff Brian's been up to, though.
Because I haven't spoken or dealt with this individual directly.
It's too much.
That said,
every time I look at
I'm gonna operate much
command
like I think
Discord,
most other people would, which is unless
all
I have
see
a
is
reason to
Axel
not
Drake.
trust them or not respect
Axel
them,
Justice
I'm
has
going to
striked
trust and
Brian
respect
Knight
them
for
because
X.
that's just
And
how
that comes up like at least once a day. How many strike
works,
does Brian
you know?
have? That's the extent I know about Axel. He's got 20 strikes. Here you go. Insulting Commissioner Justice through text. Continues to wear the same shirt as Commissioner after being told previously. Failure to listen to instructions from chain of command.
I mean,
not
I
using
want
his
to
code
take what you're saying and you know, just fully go with it. But I don't know what's going on, so it's hard.
Wonder what Trey's doing here. Is he just having a conversation with a friend? You know what? While we're driving around doing nothing, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, chat. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a conversation with them and try to figure out. I mean, honestly, it's actually it's sort of beyond my control. I know you're not asking for anything to change as much as you are pointing out the flaw, and truthfully, I don't see myself going to the island. I don't. For a variety of reasons. Number one, I don't. Oh God, we're good. I don't want to get tied up in stuff that I can't necessarily deal with. But I will say, if no, I can't. No. That will always be my choice because my job is one thing, okay, and I understand that I put my life on the line every day and get shot very frequently, okay. But at the same time, I'm a fairly logical thinker, and if I look at a situation and I think to myself, we are, funneling in to essentially the equivalent of a slaughterhouse. It's not happening. And if someone tells me, well, you're doing it, you know what? I can take the day off. I can do whatever it is I need to. But if I can't sit there and what was that? Okay. Okay. Understood.
I'm back.
I
Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss?
But what incentive do they have to do so?
Yeah, I want to know. Doc knows. Don't tell me like whatever Trey said, just what Matt says. Bro said he's not going. Oh shit. Okay. He's our first official conscientious objector. Not a lot of cops on duty, huh?
Yeah,
Wireless headset. Guess you're right. I don't know whether it would reach because I have to go all the way downstairs to the bathroom. Where's Burn Island? What's some accused roads, trees, and put up? If there is an actual conscription like law put in place, that's fucked.
Okay. That was a lot to take in. A lot to take in, especially given everything I've already had to listen to today. I appreciate the heads up. Thank you. Well, if you do have to serve the rest of your life behind bars, and you're not dead, I will say hello on occasion.
Well, that's sweet.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, you stay safe. All right. We'll try not to. No promises. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I won't. Got it. Yeah. Now I won't be making any visits.
Down, down,
All right.
down by the river. Remember this island chat? Remember this? How long ago was that now? That was a long ass time ago now. See you, rookie. Nine months? Holy shit. Oh my god, yeah, it has nearly.
Yeah. Again. I'm not dealing with the war.
Got a hotel saying, but let's
That's
go.
not
We're
what I
living
signed up for.
good. Would Dark go to
Exactly.
war?
Exactly.
Would Dark go to war? Yeah, I think he would. I think he would. He was in the army before.
And again, I appreciate the heads up.
If he thinks he's doing it for the right reasons,
I appreciate it.
they're not just
You
made
too.
up. Even if road stars are not
Maybe.
true.
Have a good one. Bye.
God.
Okay.
What was that about?
All right. The island.
Mm-hmm.
And Axel and Brian and a war on the island started by them.
Started by them.
Well, that's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Like the long story short is that they have a lot of stuff apparently that we've never seen. And I mean, truthfully, these weren't like there was not really an attempt to hide anything. It was pretty much Brian and Axel are going to be the reason a lot of people get killed if they attempt to wage some kind of war against the island.
Okay. Did Trey give reasons as to why they would do that? Like, why is it even being considered in the first place?
From my understanding, and again, I'm sort of dealing with like processing a million different things, so I'm probably gonna miss quite a lot. But
yeah, okay.
He said that. Sorry, he said that Axel and Knight, at least Knight, but I know Axel likely had some involvement. I guess. I don't know if they've gone to the island. I don't know the exact context, but he sort of put it into perspective the moment he said, "How would you feel?" Oh, I thought there was a car in there. When he said, "How would you feel if we came from
Sanguine?" Yeah.
Came to Los Santos and said that they were there on official business, despite having like no authority there." Which sure puts it into perspective for me, I think, right? Because you can't just walk into Mission Row PD being like, "Hey, I'm from, this island, and you need to respect us." And I think
that makes sense. Yeah.
They take issue with the fact that I guess Brian has done it, or Axel, or I don't know, maybe both. Genuinely, I have no idea. Under the, I guess, guise of like Aegis or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck Aegis is. But I mean, yeah, I think that is problematic. Especially when it's sort of deemed, you know, I guess people who go there are considered enemy of the state. Now, I remember legislation being put in a while ago, but Trey was telling me that because there was no official, like, means of getting dual citizenship, it was more so a matter of just, like, winging it and having it until there was an official process. And, you know, now he's very much so, like, full-time there, but still, I guess, technically retains dual citizenship and should be afforded, you know, the rights of every citizen. I don't know. I don't know. Like what he's saying makes sense. I don't like the threats that I mean, it wasn't a threat towards me. The reason he's telling me is because he doesn't want to see me get hurt. But I mean, the reality is he's probably not the one calling the shots. So if anything, it's more so a warning than a threat. Does that make sense?
I'm going to tell you what Etta told me, and I think it'd be wise if it didn't go anywhere further than this conversation, because I'm certain it's accurate, or this at least what I've been informed of, which is the reason that things are what's the word? The current agreement between Los Santos and Sanguine has failed is because some of the explosives used in the bombings of Los Santos have originated in Sanguine. So to me, from our side of things, that's where I guess the discussion is even coming from, or the DOJ announcement, for example, which I don't know whether you saw. I can get it for you if you want.
No, I haven't.
So that. It's essentially Crane announcing that the Sanguine Isle sovereignty legislation has been dissolved, saying that individuals have 48 hours to return to their home state. Once that time, home state. Does that mean I have to go home? Once that time period has elapsed, travel will be restricted during international negotiations. Any San Andreas citizen who violates these travel restrictions after the 48-hour period has elapsed will be considered an enemy of the state and subject to treason charges, which carry a 30-year sentence. Enemies of the state are not afforded due process. So that was from, you know, the Senate, I will say.
Let me take a look. This is very recent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Three days ago. Honey, I don't like the way this is written.
Me neither.
Honey, you're an enemy of the state.
Yeah. I'm British. Oh God, it's the Boston Tea Party all over again. Oh Jesus, they're gonna throw me in the harbour.
Do you know that enemies of the state are not afforded due process? Would you like to get arrested for 30 years?
I'm okay.
All right, yeah, just, you know, you, honey, that's very problematic.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do anything to me, are they? I have a.
Okay, but what if we run into
I have a British
malicious
passport.
compliance officer?
I mean, yeah, you might be right. Yeah. Then I guess I'll be running from the police yet again.
I don't know. The thing is, I'm so distanced from any island related stuff that it's hard for me to form like an actual stance on whether or not there was too much aggression from one side, whether or not the entirety of the island can sort of be held responsible for potentially the actions of what could amount to a single person. If it is in relation to bombs or explosion, whatever the hell it is, right? Like let's say this was any other country and not just an island, would we be doing the same thing, or are we doing it for the sole reason of big dicking because we're bigger?
It sounds very American. This whole thing sounds just very American.
Yeah, honey, are you sure you don't want to be on the run?
I don't know. It's just, you know, I mean, my issue if what's happened. Listen, I'll post this first of all, saying that the only thing that the communication I've had from the commissioner is that, again, this is information for you. There is in what time is it now? In about 8 hours, there's going to be the talks are going to start with Sanguine. The commissioner has said that the aim of these talks is peace, which is very broad.
Okay.
But it's also, you know, seemingly a very good thing.
Come from the death of people. So
people, both sides are going to come into that conversation and they're going to have demands. Now, one of the...
Is that fucking crack?
Oh, yeah. Crack sparrows.
Crack, where are you? Stop selling drugs.
Ooh.
Crack, where are you? He's never far from his car.
No, listen, I was going to get very specific about what I meant by that about American, but I'm not going to go there. Just with bombs and explosions and things like that, and I didn't think that was a good idea. What was I saying? So anyway, yeah, I think both sides are going to come with demands, and my main concern, without hearing much information so far, is that if it's true that the reason the Senate have dissolved this stuff is because Sanguine, there have been bombs from Sanguine that have been used on Los Santos soil, then, in my opinion, condemning a whole state and removing their sovereignty because of the actions of a few individuals, unless those individuals are, you know, the people running the island,
willing participants
and
like
willing,
accepting. Yeah, I agree.
Then we shouldn't be going over and invading someone's home.
Honey, listen, I'm not good with the history stuff. Is that what us Americans do?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but it's like it hasn't been a mistake before, right? So that's why we're doing it again. Otherwise, history, you know.
I don't feel like getting political. I feel like that might be, you know, I don't want to go down that road, but you know, war's just bad, I think, for everybody, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, honey. Fair enough.
You know, there's oil. You know, there's oil on Sanguine.
I don't know. Maybe.
North on 4.
If there is, we got no chance. We're going to war. You might as well get your fucking army uniform on right now.
You think they have a lot of sulfur?
Huh?
Oh, honey, it was a Rust joke.
Oh, I see. I see.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah, honey, you had to explain history with Overwatch. I'm trying to explain the potential weaponry with Rust.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's fair enough. My bad. I actually don't know what's like. I was gonna send an email to the commissioner, but I think I'm gonna wait. I think Stubble knows quite a bit. So I'm gonna wait until he comes up. But apparently he was awake like 7 hours ago, so I don't think he'll be around for a hot minute.
Damn. Well, I just want to ensure that everyone is safe, because if what he's telling me is correct, and I don't think he'd necessarily have a reason to lie, I'm not going there. I'm not. Like, regardless of circumstance, I'm not going there. I'm not going there for negotiations. I'm not going there for a war. It's not happening. Think about the people that they're willing to take on, right? Fred's there, by the way. He confirmed. I mean, it's not like it was a secret if what Alex or Etta, rather, had said, Fred said in that court case, right? If they're willing to take on people like that, people who are so willing to flip on the people that they cared about the most, like, I mean, he did say he's not going to turn down anyone willing to help, right? Which makes sense if you're the smaller person in the fight, right? But
I don't understand. This is going to be another lost MC situation where I was about to question people's logic, and that's just not going to go well. Because I was about to say, who would travel to a different country, a different state, just to fight the people who run your state? But I think a lot of people in the city would tick their box.
Yeah, 100%. You know, he
Even
actually brought
though
up,
they could end up in prison.
brought up that the Lost won. Is that true?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
And he said that the island was previously, I guess, inhabited by, like, I don't know, military related shit, and this isn't just a quickly put together compound like the Lost was. And if the state lost to the Lost, how much worse it's going to be in this situation. Have we really thought this through? Honey, if our suspicion is that they are the source of explosives or bombs or whatever the situation is that really something we want to, like, show up on boats for?
Honey, I think you misunderstand the power of nationalism. When people...
Honey, that's a big word.
Okay, how do I say this? So, you know when sports fans support their favorite team?
Yeah.
And they just kind of get into fights with other people when their people be like, "That your team sucks," and then they're like, "No, my team's the best," and then they fight. Just imagine that on a really big scale. Apart from one's one country and the other's another country.
Yes, the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, you know? Okay.
Yeah, you should see that in England it gets real bad. You know, they're fighting in the streets and stuff, man.
Yeah, people get, like, chefed up and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, they get chefed up, yeah. So what I'm saying
not
is,
where you used to live, though, because that's, you know, that was...
No, that was nice. We don't. Yeah, the knife crimes are the lowest in the country. Yeah. But in all seriousness, if they don't think properly, if they think that they need to do that something for their country, they're gonna do it.
I think. I don't know. One thing he mentioned was that if anyone doesn't return alive, essentially every body there can be attributed to, you know, essentially the poor decision making of Axel and Brian.
I can't fathomably see how Brian could have any influence in this. The only thing I can comprehend is that Brian would be providing the commissioner with the information that he and the MCU have discovered and actually acting on it.
Antov? What are you doing?
Running to MDMR.
Why?
Because I am Mandem and that is Mandem Records, and I would like to listen to music in the morning.
Okay, but you're on foot, and this is very unlike you.
Believe it or not, yeah, it's good to stretch the legs every now and again, Matt.
I think the only leg stretching you get, Mr. Antov, is
running away from the police
and brake pedal down.
Sorry.
Oh. Well, you obviously underestimate me, Matt. Now can I proceed with my walk? I thought you were trying to get me for jaywalking and I wouldn't have had it because that is my block. I mean...
It's not your road, though.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No, it's
you're, I'm sorry, I don't...
If someone
you're not
says they're going to park there...
I don't think you qualify. Not old enough.
Yeah, true. True, you had me.
Yeah. Also, honey.
Yeah.
Is he a peasant?
No, he's all right. I think.
Are you drip checking me?
No,
What?
not.
What's that?
No.
What did he
Where are
say?
you from? Where are you from?
I'm from like Dorset, like Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's all right.
Pretty good. Dorset, like
Yeah.
where the hospital is. Dorset Drive, like over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, that's pretty
take
high
a
end,
left,
actually.
then a right, and then I mean.
Okay. All right.
Decent ends. So what are you doing? Just going around checking British man to see if they're chavvy?
Well, I mean, you did jaywalk.
They went south
Yeah.
on Strawberry, South Strawberry.
Of course I did.
And we're no longer on your block.
You gonna write me a ticket, or are we going to jail together?
You mean, why would we go to jail together?
I don't know. Maybe you want to come with me.
He's married.
Sir, I'm happily married. What?
Bro, it was like that, bro. Bro.
Is that
I'm
Matt?
married too.
Fucking, I've not seen you in days, brother. You good?
Yeah, chilling me, bro.
You're living? Oh my god.
Bro, I'm getting done for jaywalking. These man parked on the
How
pavement.
how can you get done for jaywalking, bro? The guy.
Bro,
Wait, look, this guy's meant to be on the highway patrolling. He's patrolling the streets. It's fake news, Matt. Go.
That ain't illegal, though.
That guy was a peasant.
Yeah, not only that, that man's is... I'm supposed to be on the highway because I have this livery on my car, yet that man's is got a soccer jersey on, a football jersey. Was that correct? And he ain't playing?
Listen, he's from Manny. He has no education. He's got no education.
That's true.
You know,
they
I
don't
haven't
have schools up there. They have fighting pits.
Okay, well, let me go find that scumbag. I gotta go. Have a good day. Where the fuck
Be
did
careful with it. This is the kind of guy that carries 3 knives, okay? He's behind us. Halt. At your favorite house.
Hello.
Hey, yeah.
I was only parking here because I was getting another vehicle out to get a gold pan.
Well, I mean, you ran into the house and then you ran back into this car. So I'm trying to.
That's our house, man.
Because it's my house. Am I not allowed to go into my house and then leave my house?
Well, I mean, you can't keep your vehicle parked on a sidewalk. Engine off, windows down.
Why? I'm pretty half and half on just going for the fun here. Because I ain't done shit wrong. I don't stop for doing shit wrong, I'm not gonna lie.
Honey, you said that he's a peasant?
Yeah.
What?
Ankles made out of steel.
What?
I'm a peasant?
Who said that?
It seems like you said that.
No, we did not. You're hearing things.
Sir, where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Okay, you be a little more specific.
Near a city called Manchester. The Northern.
Sir, respectfully, that has peasant written all over it.
Bye.
Honey, watch
We're gonna
this.
get stabbed.
I'm gonna pretend to chase him because I'm afraid of getting stabbed, and then I'm gonna pull off.
Good idea.
Yeah, watch. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it over.
Leave me
pull it
alone.
over. Now, sir, at this point, you're fleeing.
I'm fleeing.
Yeah, you fled. You fled the traffic stop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You was being fucking disrespectful to me, man.
Okay, and that's got nothing to do with you running away. You shouldn't have done that. You should not have done that. Sir,
Incredibly common of you.
have?
How many what?
How many knives do you have?
You cheeky bastard! What the fuck? This is so stereotypical.
She's laughing because she knows you have knives.
No, I don't have a knife. I don't carry. I don't carry knives.
Her uncontrollable laugh tells me everything.
I don't carry knives.
Probably shove them in the glove box to try to prove me wrong.
No, seriously. Like,
United or City?
I'll be dead honest with you. I don't have a knife.
Honey, what'd you say?
Ask him United or City.
Left northbound Burge. Right eastbound Covenant.
You got this.
Sir, can you answer the question?
Go on.
You ask him. You ask him.
Oh, United or City?
Yeah, I fucking hate United.
Same.
There wasn't the right answer there, I'll be honest.
So I hate Man United.
Was that the right answer or not?
Ask him if he's got any bricks.
As you can see on the back, Bamford,
Ask if he
Leeds
has
United
bricks.
t-shirt, Leeds
Yeah,
United all the way.
Okay, also, let me get this straight. I should be on the highway because of the livery on my car, but you're wearing that top and you're not playing a game of, as y'all call it, football?
We could play football if you want.
Well, no, I'm just trying to figure out the logic behind why I should be on a highway, but you shouldn't be on a football field.
You're just heading there, man.
He's running eastbound. He's on the
Right, listen, right. In the UK, we don't all have as much money as you fucking Americans, right?
I knew you were a peasant!
Right?
Run!
Okay, he's got a knife.
He's got a knife.
Okay, all right. I knew you fucking had a knife.
He has a curve bar. I have lead.
That was close.
Hey, I just got back from my house. What's up?
Running eastbound alleyway adjacent to Roller and Covenant. He has a crowbar in his hand. He's calling out for help on the phone. He's running westbound.
I don't know what
He
the
said-
call on channel 2 is, but...
He said I
Yeah, me
knocked
neither.
him off by bubbled him because he turned into the alleyway.
Oh, don't worry. This is all got this under
He's
control.
trying to climb up the roof.
Up the front. I'm holding the back.
Calling out, he's near the barrier. Jumping off the roof right now, northbound Merlinstein.
Took Drew
Northbound
down.
off the roof.
Thank you.
He's running northbound Merlinstein. There's
I don't
a bike,
necessarily mind how the
here,
Charger
a
drives
bike coming.
anymore.
He's heading westbound Covenant.
I haven't driven it yet.
Oh, it's nice.
I'm rusty.
Westbound Covenant.
I knew you would understand Rust
Seeing
references.
westbound Covenant.
That's why I
Trying to
mentioned
get
Salt
into
Garrett.
the TV tours. Westbound.
So what you originally want to talk to me about?
GTR.
I can't remember. I think it was Nova.
Okay, all right.
He resisted cops. There's a Hellion and R35.
A Hellion and a 35.
Guy into the pink in color Hellion.
Okay, Frank Control Hellion comes back to a Shane Powers. Ooh. Okay, we're eastbound, parallel to the Mecca Mall, acting on
There it
Davis,
is.
northbound Davis.
I see it.
Break for a second. That pink in color Hellion, that's also the same plate with the black in color Hellion that was interfering earlier.
Copy. Northbound Davis. Negative. We didn't have to sufficient units. Eastbound on Capitol. Flowing. Left northbound Popular.
Do we pursue this in A or A+?
A plus.
230 Secondary, northbound Popular Street. Right, eastbound Vespucci. We're approaching our Rancho Boulevard. Should we find a channel for this, Ramona? Are you happy for that?
I'm not the prime.
Oh, 10-4. Apologies. All right. We're southbound off of Vespucci down to Elysian Fields Freeway, going northbound Elysian Fields. Traffic moderate weather clear. They just got T-boned as they went on the incorrect lane of travel. We're on Elysian Fields headed southbound. Taking the exit for Olympic. Going off-road off a popular street. Stand by. We're headed southbound back towards the freeway. U-turn northbound Elysian Fields Freeway. Incorrect lane of travel.
Active pursuit channel 1.
Central. Continuing northbound now. Del Perro Freeway. They're going to try and go off-road here.
Yeah. Let's get very aggressive with this car.
Pickle Pit. Continuing northbound Del Perro Freeway. Now westbound. We're now U-turning eastbound Del Perro Freeway. Taking a jump. Yeah. We're down on Popular Street and Supply now on the sidewalk. But they're going down eastbound behind Supply. They're going underneath Vespucci Boulevard. Take it over.
VCB because of the trees. I don't know what.
We've got no visual underneath San Andreas. Believed to have probably headed southbound. Yeah, last seen southbound off a Supply underneath San Andreas.
I don't know if I saw something cross underneath towards the train tracks.
Neither do I. Checking southbound now towards the train tracks and the canal.
Well.
Did you see a pink Hellion?
No, but I thought you were. No, I'm sorry.
No. Don't worry, you're good. Ow.
Nothing in the canal. Yeah, I'm sorry. The trees got in my way and I just could not see which way they went.
I'm gonna clear the customs.
There's a yellow taxi on the train tracks. I've seen that.
Duel.
Oh, I think I saw them northbound on Plato. I saw something pink by Pastel. Not sure.
Hey, what color was that GTR?
I was a bluish with a fluorescent. Like
Okay,
something...
I believe I just saw it westbound, San Andreas Ave.
It's northbound Popular Street at GTR. Did you get a plate?
No, I did not.
It's at Otto's Autos right now. Male just got out, black shirt.
I don't know that can be the same GTR. Like, unless... Did you see it turn from San Andreas, like, on the bridge?
No, I saw it turn from, like, the Pastels area.
No, apologies. I was referencing the GTR.
Oh, copy.
The RO for this GTR is Frank Scaletta.
So hot. Please, no more.
Want to say Hydra, but that might be another Frank.
That Frank DeLuca. I mean, the only thing I can think of is they went all the way over here.
I must have gone straight.
Yeah, I did previously catch Samarsky back here. Nope.
Do you guys have Shane or in custody? Shane Powers?
Negative. We got Terry.
By the way, you can break this fence before it opens.
It's just a bit of vandalism. Just a little bit.
Well, I think if you take it wide enough,
Did you want me to just mark
you're
this
safe
bike
from
for reckless
dealing with that.
evading?
Hi.
Like, there.
You see that man?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. No, you didn't. Do you see who's on?
This bike comes back to Shane Powers.
What?
And it has
Right
a
now.
big plate on it.
As did the original Target Asbo, as well as the latest.
Wyatt Gear.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's that can't be the same guy from.
It can't be.
Wyatt
No.
Earp. It used to be spelled differently.
905 will be en route to the Toyard PD by.
Okay.
Okay, are you going there by yourself?
Get
or do you have
into the
backup?
groove, boy. You
I
got
only
to
have PD tour with me, and I'm by myself as police unit.
429, I am good to call.
I had
the
multiple
Halloween
99s
Yell
here.
last seen on
Or 37, sorry.
Popular Street. Yeah, Popular Street off-road towards Autos.
I don't have a panic button. I forgot to get one.
I got one.
6 to the impound lot.
You want to break off the school?
Yeah.
All right, 2:30 breaking off back channel 2. Oh, behind us in that alleyway. Flipper Yui, where that truck is right now on the left side of that truck.
Oh.
No. There's an open trunk. Hey, mate.
Hello.
You okay, sir?
Sir? Sir.
No fucking way.
Hey, no need to be rude. No need.
Let that guy stay there in case Matt notices him.
Excuse
I'm gonna pretend
Anyone
I
in
don't
here?
notice him.
Oh, I can blame you. It's empty. Sir, do you know who owns this vehicle? Is this abandoned?
That's a good hiding spot, man.
Not very talkative. Yeah, seriously. What's wrong with me asking you a question? No need to be a dick.
He didn't notice. Where is he? It's abandoned.
Oh, by the way, there are people who use motorcycles who zoom in here real quick and then hide.
What do you mean?
Right back here. Even right here. Because they can completely get
shit.
out of line of sight from the thing.
That's disgusting.
And they'll head through there where we just came from.
Yeah.
And do that.
I didn't see him
So
using
it
the
makes you assume
numbers,
that they
but
made
I
this
didn't want
left
people
here.
to assume I saw him
They've
with the
just gone
numbers.
in a circle.
Oh.
Car?
Because I held you to see if that guy was a local or not. And I looked around for a second. I don't know whether his numbers even
Where they
popped
going?
up, but I didn't want to, you know. Fudge Lane. Dispatch 330 10-8. Any actives?
Negative, no current active at the moment at need 27. Clear for patrol.
Therefore, thank you, dispatch. I believe I might have just seen a helicopter flying west over the south side. Just a heads up for ATC.
I'll check it.
Thank you.
Have helicopters been...
The Regimite is with Michael training, so...
You say Michael Simone's going to get a pilot's license?
I believe he's an instructor. Actually.
Yeah, Regimite is currently at
he
Eric,
has
but
one.
there's like 3 unidentified.
The 3 identified aircraft?
2 planes, 1 helicopter.
I try and locate the planes. I'm gonna get up in a jet.
Oh?
Who's giving the terrorist a
1 plane,
a pilot's license?
Kamal,
Who's
1
doing that?
And then there's a
I don't
Frogger,
know.
which is the one used by Regimite. I'll look for the plane.
Taylor Law. Isn't that...
Radio check. Planes. 10-9.
We got unidentified aircraft all around, so.
Where at currently?
The last tracker for the plane is on Mount Manu Drive, near the entrance to...
What? He already has one! He's
in between.
Damn, Snow with that
I know
missile
there's
arming.
Regimite is up in a flight lesson.
That was
apparently.
quick.
Can you try and start getting in touch with the...
Michael Simone is a instructor at
I'll
Eric.
get in touch with the plane.
You know, people can turn their life around.
Oh my god, no.
Honey,
He's
that's
literally-
not fair. People can
he's
be
not-
reformed.
Position on that, dispatch.
Check out of the village, it's showing us next to Mount Banyu Drive zone. We don't seem to be responsive.
What's the altitude?
Oh, it's now right above Fort Nakuda Approach Road, northbound, near the gun store on Route 58.
Can I just get confirmation the original location was Mount Mine was like by the casino?
So much ass.
MTV for the 48
Mount
months.
Banyu Drive is not by the casino.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate you.
Jamal is like 457 feet.
I didn't
You
see
okay?
anything at
Melissa, you're gonna be okay.
I'm just
You're gonna be okay.
I think I broke my pinky finger.
Sandy Airfield.
Your pinky, not the pinky.
You'll be fine.
So we're gonna get there and we're gonna find this plane. Is it a plane or a heli?
Still showing on it.
10-9 that dispatch, you're kind of quiet.
Still showing on it.
There's 2 planes and a helicopter. Why do I feel like I hear one to the right?
Jack and Grapeseed.
Right. Could be our jets, because they are very low.
Oh yeah,
On the
maybe.
coast of
No.
Great Ocean Highway, in a distance from Hokies.
Copy.
230 is westbound on 68, and I'll cut north on Great Ocean and let you know if I see anything.
Typhoon 2 has eyes on. It's just above, it's above ARX
Oh.
currently. Heading southeast.
Yeah, at an altitude of 1,085.
You guys are great.
Oh.
You were
It's
great.
heading
We're
southeast
just.
above ARX.
Oh.
Get in.
You were being chased by Whitcop? What the hell?
Mister.
About 1,000.
Why is that person in the trunk?
Just above one
Can
now.
you get a ride, please?
Yeah, can you
To AirX, please.
Yeah, to AirX? What are you
Yes,
doing to
please.
AirX?
Oh, we're getting our pickup by our private jet.
Oh,
Oh,
one moment, one moment.
You can't afford a taxi.
Hold on.
Just kidding.
I'll stay back.
Dispatch 230. I've just picked up Susie Carmichael, who said that she was getting picked up by a private jet at AirX.
Whoa, that's what?
That's literally what you just said.
I'm having a terrible fucking day. We don't need to call the cop.
Oh.
Well,
a call from
this is a special
Raul.
occasion.
He's not a hunter, he's a rogue.
Yeah, just celebrating the day.
Plane's diving.
Oh, good.
You don't have a Top Gun.
Who's flying that plane?
Actually, know what I'm gonna
Wait, can you just no, we don't want to be here. We're not involved. Can you just take us to a little soul,
No,
maybe?
you're involved now. You're definitely. No, we're not taking you to get interference calls, okay? We're not doing that, all right?
Are you holding us hostage?
Touching down the beach.
No, you can just not here.
You can get out of here.
God, he's just really
I want to walk back. Please tell me our private jet's picking us up.
So we got passengers out of
coming
the
here?
aircraft running towards it.
Hold on.
Oh my God, it's Captain Sully. He landed it in the water perfectly.
Where did they land?
Yeah, just pretend to golf. Pretend to golf.
Alright, they're all running on foot.
They're apparently
all
the
four
jet is
together
hovering
and
over
towards
them, so they're
BMC.
somewhere
Do
where
you
the
have any
jet
grenades
is.
posted?
Oh my God! We're not involved. We're not involved. We're not involved. We're not involved. We're not
Okay,
involved.
yeah, no.
What's the radio station in?
I don't have a radio. I don't have.
You're lying.
It's actually 5 out of foot now.
Oh my God.
Copy that.
49 in the area.
Is Alan the pilot?
I don't know, honestly, who's flying the jet. I really don't know.
We've got other aircraft on radar as well, right?
We were just having a good girl day, okay, together.
In the trunk of a car?
No, we were gonna ask. They hit me with their car. They ran me over. So then I was like, well, my leggies are hurt. Can you give us a ride to Eric's, where our private jet was gonna pick us up? And
I don't know who was
you
flying
kind
it,
of
so you
stumbled
gotta
onto
figure
us
it
to
out.
help us. You know, it was so nice of you, so we didn't have to get in the trunk. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening. so scared and nervous right now.
Where
Where are we going?
Susie is
We got your
laughing
friends.
hysterically, and it's probably based on radio comms. It's probably an absolute mess.
She just laughs at everything.
I'm just nervous.
No, when she's being interfered, she goes, "Excuse me, sorry, coming through, excuse me."
What is this driving? This is worse
There's
than
no way you just tried to judge his driving alone.
Did you see that? I would never do that.
I'm sorry.
Negative. Probably
Sorry.
get like Wimpan to sort that out.
He works for the State Department. If you're gonna sue anybody, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, they may have put stuff inside it as well, so you can get in it.
You have one of the individuals on the motorbike coming back. They are on the radio speaking. It seems like they've all scattered away from
We'll
the
be there shortly. Yeah. Your friends landed in the water.
It landed in the water. Okay.
Raul
Yeah.
can't swim.
Raul can't swim.
Oh no.
I've been told Raul cannot swim. So if they landed in the water, there
And
might
he's
be some
fat as
problems.
fuck now, so he might float now, actually.
And I quote, he is fat as fuck now.
He actually probably floats. He floats.
Check
Hey!
the water.
I did see a fairly heavy set individual running.
Oh Jesus.
Still motor
bar.
This is not our jet anymore. I don't know what to do with this.
Is there any
Flip
people
Fury, I
inside?
have beef to pick with him.
Hold on, Dupont. I can throw you into, like...
Is there anybody in there?
Where they at?
He could have flew on this jet, man.
There's like 2 of them on the beach right now.
Thank you for the ride. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Kevin, those are the people we gave a lift to,
We can
Danny.
get home from here.
They're running. Definitely not to get a car to pick up their friend. Horver, where was the heavier set one?
He had gotten onto the back of a motorcycle. Last seen north on Palomino.
Someone on a
There's
bike over
nothing in the
there.
plane.
Hello.
Hey.
I'd like to rent a bicycle. Thank you. I'm renting this bicycle. Thank you so much.
fuck out of here.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh,
Grumpy
BBMC
Walker.
ain't happy with Hydra. Mr. Walker is saying, "Can you get the fuck out of here?" It's like the old man telling you to get off his lawn.
Still,
Excuse me.
What the fuck is
dangerous
going on?
around here?
There was a plane crash.
A jet landed in the water right behind us.
Okay. Your jet?
Never knew
No.
that we were to begin with.
Who else has
so
jets?
I am unsure.
There's a plane.
No, like a private jet.
Oh, okay.
Righty, thank you for the raid,
I was gonna
buddy.
say, if you're gonna
Appreciate
keep
it, man.
the fucking air pollutions up there, you know, appreciate a local donation to your local motor club, kind of like how we do with the bikes. But since they cleared out,
You
it'd be
guys
good.
ride bikes?
We're gonna get. You have a wonderful day.
Be ready, because I'm not bending over backwards for this guy.
Yeah, nah,
Oops.
just I go everywhere here.
Wait, what are you looking at the gym for? There's not going to be a fat guy at the gym.
Well, if he's hiding, would that not be the place to go?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Also, wouldn't you find people?
What's up and down the place?
No,
don't
you're
know.
right. You're right. That was very insensitive of me to say. So, did they say that the bigger bloke was the pilot?
Comms on the ground, what's happening?
I've moved out of the area, primarily because
Got a
one of the
heli
baby-
approaching from the north. I'm sure if it's local or not. Look.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I left
All
because
right, right. See, buddy.
someone from
I appreciate you, man.
BBMC asked a question. Oh, asked for a donation if we were going to be polluting their like airspace. donation to a
What are they going to do
motorcycle
about
club.
2 fighter jets? Fucking pussies.
And, well, my concern is that Richard said, you guys ride motorcycles? And I probably wasn't safe to stay there.
Apparently, some of their members got put into wheelchairs or something. I don't know why they were pissed. Apparently, someone
Maybe
put
they
their
should
members in.
avoid shooting at police officers then.
No, so what I was told by TJ is that they weren't involved and then they got shot and they got put in wheelchairs. They weren't.
Yeah, I can't confirm at least that part. It's factual.
Oh, there you go.
Selective wheelchair usage. I like
little
it.
thing.
Never seen one of these before.
Oh,
He's
it's
a kid.
Miguel's. That's adorable.
Well, guess that went nowhere with the plane.
Well, no, the plane went in the water.
Okay, fair enough. We didn't get no. Is that guy heavy set? Would you say that guy in the back is heavy set?
Was the heavy set individual? Did he have a white shirt by chance?
I want to say it was like brownish.
Brownish?
A very light brownish.
No, different person. There's definitely who I suspect to be Arnie, but probably maybe not on a motorcycle with what sounded like Miguel on the back, but I can't confirm.
Yeah, the one I'm 90% certain was Miguel. The one that was heavy set got onto the motorcycle of an individual dressed in black with like a yellowish and black mask and I think yellowish shoes.
There was a motorcycle northbound in Calais just now, but Jesus Christ!
Hello?
I'm so sorry about that, officer.
You should be. What the fuck? What's your problem?
That is completely my bad. I accidentally hit my foot on the accelerator when I went for the brakes, so apologies for that.
Oh my god! Have you considered steering away? Oh my goodness!
Left-hand lane as well, so no.
Oh, hold on. Pull it over for now.
Yeah, of course.
I'm back in sec chat.
Yeah, you want me to pull it over?
No, not you.
Why the fuck you gonna say it like that?
Okay.
Damn! Watch for the bike block.
Bro, what is you doing? I'm Matt Rhodes, by the way. See, honey, that makes it not a hit and run. Do you know that, honey?
Rose, do we have beef? Are we good?
Hello?
Why would we have beef?
You always
How are you
roast
today?
me.
Easy pickings, you know?
But we don't have beef.
No, we don't. I just...
Oh.
Honey, I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
No way!
Officer, did you just see that? She's suing.
There's no. Oh my god! Oh, this is sorry.
Are you
I was trying
suing?
to. No, I was.
Oh my god!
I'm trying to get on the bike. I'm not trying to get in the car.
Hold on.
Lily, are you okay?
Lily?
Do I look okay?
I can't believe
Lily.
I just kicked
Come
you like
on.
that.
I'm not having a good day.
Oh no. Sir, you're free to go. You're free to look at what you caused.
What? Don't blame this poor
This is a mess.
What?
I hope your day gets better, Matt. Thank you.
Oh, these are the guys. These are the guys.
Oh, what was it? Oh.
Yo,
Oh.
Susie snitching, bro?
Oh. Okay. Let me just get you over here. Would you like to press charges?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Do you want me to call medical for you?
No, I'll be
No,
okay. It's just
this
a
is
knee
my-
scrape.
16th time down today. I'm fine.
Oh.
Ain't no way.
Honestly,
Why you always on your back?
It's that
Started
what's
with
up,
this
bro?
guy's
Hey, for
fault.
what it's worth,
Honestly,
you
this
the-
guy
you
started
the
the whole
real
pace of the
Raoul.
day.
Yeah, I am the real one. Yeah.
He started the whole day.
I didn't. Yeah, actually, I work with Bride. I did start the whole day.
Can I have an IFAC? I'll use it in front of you, I swear.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
What? Hurt.
I can call you medical.
No, that's a big
You have.
Sorry, my bad.
What is going? Little
The
souls of
heck,
shit
man? This
show.
is a very dangerous corner, man.
There is no way.
Very,
Does
very
Khan think I'm just
dangerous.
gonna let that happen?
Yeah, go arrest
Yeah,
him. Honestly,
seems like
fucking take his whole fucking everything. Fuck
Where's
that
that
guy.
guy?
Yeah, yeah. Let me
Yeah,
just.
he
That was
needs
a hit and run.
It was. It was.
Honey.
No way, Mr. Rhodes.
Dispatch 230, 1038 eastbound Adams Apple Boulevard under
way,
and a
Mr.
Porter Freeway. A box truck occupied white.
It's a donkey.
63576.
It's a donkey.
Confirm I can't accept 1618.
Hi, Mr. Rhodes. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
Do you have any ideas why I've pulled you over here?
I have a small little idea. I'm gonna say that Susie dubbed me in for some reason.
Yeah, she told me she wants you arrested for hit and run. So because she's pressing charges, I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Okay. All right.
So is there a reason you ran?
I'm back.
The fear of the aftermath from her.
You know what? You're right. Let me see some license.
Baby, what are you doing? Hello, nice to meet you. Who's a good boy?
Do you have anything on your record?
Yes, you are. You're the best boy.
Just
Yes.
what, speeding like 10k over or something, maybe like a parking fine or
No arrestable offenses?
Oh no. I'm in the oil business. I can't do that shit.
So you're telling me if I were to arrest you right now, you would
Oh,
lose
it's all over.
It's all over?
It's all over.
Okay. All right. So how bad do you want me to make Susie feel when I call her and let her know that you've been placed under
What are you eating?
Oh.
We can do it just as a joke
Leave
if you'd
it.
like.
Yeah.
I want to set her up.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
Okay, so do you consent to me putting you in cuffs and in the back of my
Taking a photo?
vehicle? And sure.
Great. The other one is calling me now. Megaphone.
No. Okay, they're coming. Just step out. I'll place you in cuffs. You're under arrest for hit and run.
Okay.
Here we are.
Nice, Susie. The oil business is over. Great.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to keep moving, okay?
Great.
Get back in the car.
No. So at this point in time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do.
Hey, keep driving forward.
Okay, we're moving, guys.
Okay, all right, guys, settle down. Okay.
Susie, you're finished.
Oh.
Hi, Mr. Dark.
Let's take this scumbag to jail.
Oh, God damn it! You're finished, Susie. That's it.
Rhodes.
Khan wants to say something. What?
Listen.
Oh, you dubbed.
Do anything.
Listen.
You dubbed.
What
you
if
black.
What if we don't want to press charges?
Oh, you stupid old fuck!
Oh, can I press charges on her for her mouth?
I'm gonna cap him in the back of that cruiser if he don't shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
That's criminal threat.
Listen, guys. What if we don't want to press charges against Khan? You see it as a
Well,
an
you say
incident.
we, but you were. I mean.
He was alone in the car.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it was
sure
me.
Raul hit
He
and ran
crashed
2
into me.
minutes earlier as well, right?
Listen. That was an accident.
pretty sure he should be in the
I
back
didn't
of the
run.
car, too.
This guy just fucking
Listen,
threw you into
this
the
guy-
bus.
Yeah, fuck it.
I stayed there to make sure that she was okay. And she was
No, you
laughing her
what
ass
about
off, so she
me?
was perfectly fine.
You hit him and drove him away, you stupid old fuck.
You
And
know,
he
don't
hit
think
you
the
and
kid's
drove
funny.
away.
I think you should take his driver's license. That's what he needs to go to driving school. This guy can't fucking
I will
drive.
give you free coffee and pancakes if you let him go.
I
This
could
is
do
not
that too.
Bribery.
No,
Oh,
this is
I
just
got him.
a nice offering boring and
shoot him
There
down.
might be some free armor in the police mailbox soon, you know?
What the fuck? I'm just removing all your
Yeah, you were
access.
nowhere
I
close to
swear
it.
to
Yeah,
God.
okay. You
I
can't
hate
really
you.
remove a CEO just like that. It
I
has to
can
go to
just
the
do-
court.
No, it doesn't. Okay, then let's
Yes.
go to civil court. We're going to civil court right now.
Maddie and Kylie,
I'm
do
taking
I
him
don't
to
have time for
civil
that shit. I
court.
gotta go to prison.
No, we don't. I need to go to civil court. Is there a judge?
230, 76,
Yeah, I
01,
think Surge.
Listen,
Surge
y'all
is
have a
alright.
good one. Stay
fucking
safe.
fall.
Wait, you taking him?
I'm going up there.
Like,
This is
why?
fucking amazing.
Oh, they
I
feel
love it.
terrible that you're about to lose your whole oil
One
business,
of them
even
just
though you're
jumped
not.
out the
'cause it's all a
car.
joke.
Just jumped out. He was so short.
Oh, even Lily feels bad now. This is perfect.
Needs to get a new office.
Uh-oh,
What's happening
here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Right. And Abdul's dead.
Oh,
Okay,
whoa,
I see Antov's 34
Me, I
here.
swear.
Rudy.
Who'd you hit?
I didn't do anything. I pulled up and they were like this. I was
Yeah,
curious.
they've been
my
like this.
Okay.
Need EMS, they're dying.
I need
to put in
a formal complaint
EMS
against
are
Officer
on the way.
Abdul.
I did
Oh,
already
they're on
call
the
it
way.
in.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. For the individuals on the ground, are y'all okay? What's
No,
happening?
Lord
I'm currently
Cuntington,
arresting someone and ruining his life because his oil business
God
is going to
damn
be
it.
gone.
I need to put in a formal complaint
I got you. Here we
against
go.
Cadet
Hello.
Abdul.
You okay, Abdul?
I wasn't involved in this either, so don't blame me for it.
I'm okay.
Monte.
You sure?
Wait, who's trying to take you on a date?
I survived.
You got some boo-boos?
Why won't you
I had
take you
some
on a date?
boo-boo.
Wait, is
Why
that
won't you take
Matt
you on a
and
date?
Tati?
Why not?
No, I'm.
It is.
It's a work in
Hold on.
progress.
Oh,
Spending
wait,
time
Abdul,
with your
about
husband,
this.
sir.
Matt,
This is.
Abdul,
Wait,
what
why
you
wouldn't
need
you take
to
a look
do-
at her? She's
you need
gorgeous.
to-
Why are you
You
not
need
taking
to bring
her?
her somewhere
I'm
and go
more
to
than
and go to
aware.
mission. Listen, you need a.
Jesus Christ.
I
Wait,
need
let me
to.
read that. Let me read that.
I need a help.
Hey, Nancy.
Hello? Richard?
Good to
I
see you. Good to
definitely
see
see
you.
what
How are
Richard?
you?
Come to the
Yes.
captain's office.
Why?
Come to the captain's office, Richard.
Why?
Actually, I needed to run something
Susie
by
on the
you
phone to
because
the
if I
machine.
put that in, like as a report, and then it goes up, it might turn into something that it's I don't know if it's supposed to turn. So I need to run this by you so you veto if
Who the
my
fuck's
understanding of it is correct. Because I don't want to. When something becomes bigger than what it is and it wasn't meant to become that way, I need a second opinion in the filing of something,
slow rolling.
so
What the
that
fuck?
it doesn't turn into something else. If I understood it, I
They're pulling up.
think it's one of those dumb things
My brain
that
hurts.
maybe should be ignored so it doesn't turn into something else.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
But I can't make that decision myself. You know what I mean? So that's why I need your
Hey, Con, do you wanna dress
opinion
differently?
on it.
Does it have to be me? Like, does it have to be a high command, or can it be?
See, I feel like I would rather it be
Honey, hop
you
in.
because A, I miss
Getting into
you.
a clothing
B,
store or some shit.
I think that if I bring it up to I don't know if I bring it up to maybe like the wrong
What am I
person
meant to
with the
dress
wrong
like?
mindset, they
Shaggy?
just might turn it into something
No,
else.
no.
You know what I mean?
Like,
So like I trust you to
You know, a fake,
to
like,
hear it and maybe
scruffy
be like,
beard.
yeah, no, you're right. Probably
Oh, God.
probably
not necessarily the
shouldn't
best of
even
clothes.
be
Okay.
filed as
Raggy.
something.
Yeah.
Somebody giving you the rundown.
Okay.
Somebody came up here
Opposite of me.
to report a
How rich are you?
criminal activity, except this criminal activity involves an LSPD cadet that was off duty, and I saw the situation that he described more as a love language rather than a crime. But in the more like in the sense, more the literal sense of what it is that happened, you could understand that as a crime, right? But I don't want to like report something that was just two people fucking around, and then have it turn into a cadet being fired. So, like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I completely understand what you're saying.
So like
think-
if I bring it up to like senior or like PNT, it can go through like the PNT command, and then someone who is just as serious as the man who left this report just might like get that person fired, sir. So I need to describe to you what it is that happened, so you go, no, this is an actual crime or an actual problem, because once I put it in the system, it's there. And then I don't know how comfortable I am with like submitting something that sounds to me like it was just two people fucking around and not a crime. You know?
Okay, no, I get what you're saying. That being said, we shouldn't be the judge of anything until the discussion happens with, you know, anybody involved. But if there is a criminal report being made by a civilian, we can't just choose not to put it into the MDW because it involves a police officer.
It's not because it involves a police officer, sir. It's someone just not. You know how we have to read the room sometimes. I feel like that goes both ways. You know.
I mean, sure, but again, that's not for us to decide. You've got to put it in, and you've got to do it. That's just part of the job. I'm sorry.
I feel like shit, sir.
I know, but you
Sir,
just do it.
I
It's
feel
not
like
your
shit.
fault. It's not you are just, you know, taking a report from somebody. You know, if
Mhm.
this just end up going up the chain of command and PNT
All right,
or
come
whatever.
to the captain's office to strike me.
I'm not striking you.
Come
But-
strike. Come to the captain's office to strike me. I refuse.
basis that
I
you're a
refuse,
witness to the
sir.
event.
I don't.
I
No, you don't.
refuse.
Put it in.
I refuse,
Put it
sir.
in.
You
Put it
get
in.
you.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's all right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No problem. Hey, do we have Con, did your
So
passenger have keys? Are we able to get them to
No,
drive
they
it, or-
didn't. And they don't drive either.
They
where's it going?
What the fuck is going on here?
Susie, where are you? Is an officer just told me that the vehicle's not there.
696 latest
I swear to
37.
God, that bitch better fucking give me the donkey back.
What's the donkey?
Well, its official name is mule, but I call it a donkey.
The truck?
Susie, where are you exactly?
Yeah, because I'm Greek. Donkey, you know.
Because you're Greek? That means that the truck is a donkey?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
So if I'm British, what do I call
I'll
it?
see you soon.
I don't know, probably a mule?
Oh, you just want to
Okay,
about the name.
Susie claims she's at the clothing store up the road from Mission Row.
Okay.
But your box truck is in front of Mission Row. So if you want to get out here,
Okay.
and
And
yeah,
I'm
that works.
I'm not me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I should just talk in my Australian accent.
Will they know?
Maybe some of them are fucking stupid, so maybe not.
421, I have
Oh.
visual on the 1094. I'm gonna go after
I mean, you
this
would have fooled me.
cream Mustang.
Okay,
that I
perfect.
saw
I'm an
speeding
Aussie
past me
now.
in the city about 5 minutes
Okay,
ago.
thank you.
We
He
are
kind
Do,
of
do
looks.
you want the armor?
on La Puerta
I'll
Freeway.
empty the shit out of my store.
No. You're good.
Okay.
Coming up to the Palomino
Thank
exit.
you.
63576.
Kinda what?
What's that guy that?
Taking the
What's the
Palomino exits westbound, right
the
northbound.
Azteca guy that
While
always
driving
rides
to
at
the left,
Sanchez?
westbound, Dorset Drive.
Navarro?
Left,
He kind of looks like if
westbound,
Gabriel
Thursday.
Navarro was like a lunch lady.
Crossing Moose Bay, merging northbound Heritage Way, right onto Marathon, left onto northbound Moostar Way, left westbound South Boulevard del Perro, right northbound through the alleyways off of Boulevard del Perro,
Looking good too, Rhodes.
coming out on Dorset.
What did you say? Who said that? What did you
Right.
say to him? What did?
Wait, what? I don't even know
Left,
what he said.
eastbound Boulevard del Perro.
You better take that right turn.
southbound, Stand by. Mad Wing Thunder. All the way to Dorset, left eastbound Dorset.
Honey, get in. Susie's running on foot. She'll never know he's not even gonna be here.
Dispatch 905-1042. Have a good night.
Bye.
Eastbound.
And
right
now we won't
southbound,
even tell
Go hit my
anything.
car.
Right, and then left through the
Are we
Are we
Park,
being
Moscow,
chased? No,
eastbound
no,
San
we
Andreas.
can.
Sorry, westbound San Andreas, left southbound Calais.
230 or additionals required?
Yeah, straight
race going through the city, when it stopped.
Eastbound Vespucci Boulevard, passing Eastfield left northbound Alta.
About to grab that one.
Right through the Union Depository, you're gonna come out lower power.
Then they go.
You leads, we need to. If
They go east, right through the tunnel, and then south of Strawberry.
Race isn't over yet.
What was
Did you
that?
say spike straight
have
away?
it northbound Elgin right now
Yeah,
with
they're
the
gonna be
target.
northbound
apparently
Elgin.
if it's in the
Target's
city.
gonna be a cream and color Mustang.
Oh
It's
shit!
about, I think 50 or 60
I got 4 of them ready to go.
Right.
I got more if you need it.
Is it the one with the blue stripe?
Yeah, it's like a black or dark blue stripe.
All right, we're continuing westbound on Swiss Street, right northbound Tower Street,
Give me music now.
right eastbound Equation. Going up northbound on Elgin.
I'm fairly certain this track passes in front of the hospital.
I feel like the Swiss Street turn would probably be great.
Street eastbound.
Union Depository, maybe?
All the way to Mirror Park.
You talking about North Elgin into the left on Swiss roads?
That's what they did, yes.
Alternatively, Union or Cerberus, or Union Depository, whichever one it is.
San Andreas, westbound.
Though I have to ask, how many vehicles do we know are involved?
Say at least 5 or 6 so far. More, I'd say.
Del Perro Freeway westbound. Taking the exits for Los Santos Freeway.
And you heard just be you.
High
Can you
rate
tell
speed.
me again, how did they go through Cerberus?
Union Depository, northbound Alta, and then right through Union Depository.
Okay.
Taking Mirror Park exit, right in front of the casino. I'm going straight on Los Santos Freeway. Are they done?
Maybe. It just started. Because it's a new sprint.
Currently VCB.
Do you only see this car? Because if so, maybe they broke off track.
Yeah, I think they broke up, but they went in straight on Los Santos Freeway, so...
If you two stay on that one, I'm going to try and relocate the ones back in the city, but if anyone's holding in place for them to come through with spikes, you should stay in position.
Forward to ones at the end of Strawberry Tunnel, just to see if I catch them going the second lap.
Alright. Keep the
I don't see
comms
that
up if
car at all.
I'm VCB, guys. I'm gonna turn around on Route 68 and head towards Palomino, but I think it's over for this one.
Copy that. Do we
Might
have any
need a new
visuals
target.
on cars in the city?
I don't know if I see
on
speeding
Dorset and
car.
Heritage, they passed through there twice.
We lost,
By the race site, see if I can find anyone.
Yeah, we're just
I
gonna
just
head
saw
back
a
into
black
the city.
Lambo involved in that 94, by the way.
Is it going Las Lagunas at any point and onto Peaceful?
Las Lagunas onto San Andreas West.
Okay, disregard.
Read down, please.
Daily Globe.
I have been tasked with seizing pets of treasoners.
Time to
Gimme,
get
gimme.
some racers. I'm gonna need to brush up on HSPU stuff, considering.
Sorry to kind of take over Oxlong. I just don't know whether that's been something that's been said, especially for street races in the city. We gotta go for pit spike straight away. If it's out of city, we can
Reed
be a little bit more.
tweeted saying that if you commit
prohibited, I
treason,
guess,
Los Santos will take your pets. Well, the state will take your pets. So apparently he's now been tasked with taking treasoners' pets.
Who? Yeah, perfect.
Reed Dankley. I don't know whether it's true or not. Ziggy, I'll be coming. I'm gonna try and convince Kirby.
If they're an enemy of the
Wants to
state,
break off this call.
I wasn't seeing any group.
they're not afforded any sort of due process.
True, yeah. But why Reed?
Around,
Is Reed on
where
the
popular
island?
And like,
I have no idea. He'll probably
En route.
probably do anything.
Are they going through there?
I did first southbound on Mirror
Honey.
Boulevard. I was getting
You know,
down
once
to
this
the
call
time
is
I
done, would you like to
Yes.
There you go,
I
Ziggy.
know one was a
Okay.
white and black in color AMG Black Series.
There was
I have it. I might have it.
Oh, it was so close.
Does it go ban on Little Bighorn at any point?
Unsure.
Oh, disregard. Is that an ambulance?
Oh, there's a speeding black car northbound, Little Bighorn.
There is, but there's an ambulance in front of it. Is that an ambulance? I can't even tell.
Don't tell me this is true.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Alright, thank you.
411 or additional to the bank.
don't think anyone's responding to the bank yet.
Copy, is there another accident going on?
There was a street race.
Stublé? Stubas?
Lambo northbound Elgin.
No Stubas.
Turning west onto Olympic.
Seems to be the race. If they push all the way northbound La Puerta and then left on Palomino, then it should be it.
Yeah, northbound up La Puerta.
You want us back here?
Bean, you are gonna be more successful being in the Union Depository.
Hey, bro, my head in there.
So
Palomino exit.
Copy. We have units set up for the spikes into the Palomino.
Right northbound Palomino. Westbound Dorset.
Do you want to keep this on 9?
We can switch.
With the street race channel.
Copy. West.
Hey, Jam.
Yeah, that's it. 3 cars so far doing the same way.
Turning back eastbound Marathon, left northbound Movie Star Way, left westbound South Boulevard del Perro, passing Life Invader. Black and color Lambos, do you want that as target?
Oh god, there's so many
Excuse me.
people.
Northbound through the tennis court alleyways, back out to Dorset, right, eastbound Dorset.
Hey, was there a white and black series?
Didn't see it.
You still like markings on the side?
I didn't see it. It's a black and color Lambo. Right, southbound Madway and Thunder.
The front Lambo or the back Lambo?
I have no idea. It's a black and color Lambo. Continuing eastbound Dorset, crossing Palomino.
Oh, they're coming behind us.
There's one behind it.
I'm chasing one that's just past Dorset Hospital.
Alright, just be advised, 75 has spikes right as you enter the Union Depository, so don't follow too close behind. Just be ready to chase after the fact.
Copy. Westbound San Andreas.
Let's go!
Hubby or Drake.
Copy that. Southbound Calais Ave.
One race already passed through Union Depository, it's possible. No.
Eastbound Vespucci.
There we go.
North Alta, BCB.
Continuing northbound.
Call the spikes.
Put spikes down now.
Spike. Full spike, full spike.
Good. Get that thing
Continue
bottom. Well done. What's up?
You went another way through.
I'm on lower power.
Hey, from vehicles at lower powers in the car park. Driver's gonna have a rainbow hoodie on, rainbow pants.
Keep it in the parking lot. Keep it in the parking lot. Push it through. Don't let it get out of this parking lot. We can keep talking.
Give up! This is the police!
Are you trying to die, man? What the fuck are you doing?
Keep threatening like that. You're gonna get shot.
Lower power parking lot. There's a truck coming in behind you guys. Unsure if it's a local.
That's local.
7 cars there.
Driver's threatening aggression. Give him like.
Be advised, we had a. Are you trying to die already?
Wait, they're threatening to kill us?
That's the words we used were. Are you trying to die? I don't know whether they're talking to us or on the radio.
Insinuating it.
There's a yellow car following, a red car pulling up as well, and there's a black Coquette. I feel. I'm not sure.
You're pretty get. Okay,
They
it's already
could
flipped, so you
own.
get pretty aggressive with that thing.
Suspects out and
There's
put into a
3
red
people and
vehicle.
there's interference.
Like it didn't do enough already.
Have 2 vehicles stay with the Lambo.
Yeah, keep that thing protected. You got another vehicle coming down the Power Street ramp. So they're trying to
The other
face.
Lambo.
Copy that. They're trying to face east right now.
Black and color Porsches ramming vehicles. Targets in the red and color vehicle at the front, southbound power.
All right, I'm not going to get you guys into a shootout here, so we're going to keep on this for now. If we lose it, we'll just break off it. But it looks like you're more on that Lambo than you are the other vehicle now.
That Lambo just hit me.
You can go after the Lambo if you want.
Why can I pull my gun out?
Saying northbound Alta. Northbound Alta with the Lambo. You can get pretty aggressive with this vehicle, given that it's just pitted officers as it did. But like I said, if we lose this car, we'll break off and just protect the vehicle that we've got. We've achieved
We got a
our
tweet
objectives
from
anyway,
Peter
so.
Johnson's. Cops got a death wish?
that.
Question mark?
Continuing
Question
northbound
mark?
Alta. Right, eastbound occupation. Crossing power, still east occupation, braking, U-turning, back west. Then southbound turn, Power Street. If it makes any kind of threats, anyone starts saying we're going to kill you, I'll call to open fire on the driver and the passenger.
And for 230 smoking, I'm going to briefly pull off.
Copy that, eastbound occupation. Left,
You'll never see
northbound
us
Elgin.
here.
Hey!
Still North Elgin.
If it is Peter Johnson, isn't that Russ?
Unsure. Right. Eastbound Mirror Park Boulevard.
Actually, I'm not sure, to be honest.
All right, we've got 2 units on this currently.
411 is attaching a tertiary.
Copy that. Right, southbound Mirror Park Boulevard, left eastbound onto West Mirror Drive.
I like
Now,
this
East
new
Mirror Drive,
initiative
southbound
about
directions
spiking
to
in
come
the
back out
city.
to
I
Mirror
like
Park
that.
Boulevard, stand by.
Oh, GG. Interesting.
Left southbound Mirror Park Boulevards onto El Rancho, right westbound San Andreas. On at 50% fuel, right northbound Supply Street down to Popular. Left southbound Popular.
Almost done, honey.
Still Popular.
Here's a good time.
Peter Johnson tweeted that. Jesus, nobody respond to that bullshit. We're not Twitter warriors like these pussies. Right, westbound Capitol.
I think my car is broken. Just, just
Left southbound Davis, crossing Innocence.
We will.
Still south Davis is going all the way towards the airport, sitting straight.
Yeah, so we're gonna play Dark and Darker after this.
I'm gonna pull back a little bit, Snow.
With Ziggy.
Clear up ahead.
Trying.
He's upper
power. We're gonna deal with that because that might overlook the Lambo.
That was the Black Horse Ram Corps.
Yeah.
They moved, they pull off and hide underneath the sides. Oh no, they continued all the way around the loop. Turning back northbound now. Exiting towards Exceptionalist Way.
Copy.
Yeah, and we are clear for pretty high aggression on this. If there's any threats that come from the vehicle directly, I'm going to call to open fire. We are still eastbound on Tokyo Parkway.
Oh.
Going to be coming back towards Davis Avenue next to Maze
Be advised about the Sanguine Isle situation currently by looking at DOJ announcements. If you commit treason, your pets will most likely also be seized due to breach of contract per Polito pets. Hey, that's one way to convince people not to commit treason, I guess. There is someone in the Cerberus, like alleyway, not the alleyway, like the driveway of Cerberus. So I don't know whether there was someone involved.
Immediate left, southbound Strawberry. Still south on Strawberry. Direction Davis, left, eastbound Autopia. Got other vehicles in the area, be careful. Going all the way down to Dutch London, stand by.
Remember what color
left,
it was?
east Dutch London.
It was dark. Sorry, but that's because it's been dark, you know?
Yeah. I'm getting low on fuel as well.
Yeah, it was in that driveway, but...
Continuing eastbound Dutch London.
Unless they drove up.
Left north. Staying Dutch London, crossing over the bridge to Popular. Right, southbound Popular.
You could check the rental spot.
Still south on Popular. I got no visuals ahead. Right, westbound Chum Street.
Go to the bridge.
Taking the loop down towards Merriweather Docks.
That's
on
the second time
currently
I've seen that
merging
vehicle.
south.
We don't need to follow him into the docks. It's a dead end. Everyone can watch it, and we can send the exit.
Yeah. Just hold the exits here, unless he turns north. He's turning north. Disregard. Northbound Buccaneer Way. Unlucky.
It's what then?
One's in the red, 20%. So north Popular, direction right, eastbound Hangar.
Half a tank of...
Left, northbound Orchardville. One's going to try and break the fuel when you guys get a bit closer when we get through.
Do you want to spike this left turn here?
I'm trying to catch it.
All good, crossing Innocence. All the way to Innocence left, west. Staying west, Innocence Boulevard.
We could have spiked it.
You got units on it and breaking down.
Should be good to pick off roads. Sierra 421 secondary, westbound Innocence, left, southbound Jamestown.
400, I can keep going to double up. Southbound Jamestown Street. Left eastbound McDonald towards Little Bighorn. Left northbound Little Bighorn Avenue. Two northbound Little Bighorn on the sidewalk. Northbound Little Bighorn towards Red Lowenstein. Speeds 100. Then we're going to be westbound Little Bighorn Avenue. Right northbound Little Bighorn. Approaching Crusade. Left westbound Crusade through the slip. We're going to be westbound Crusade coming out. Stand by. Excuse me, southbound Crusade past the hospital. Coming out Innocence Boulevard. Right, westbound Innocence. Crossing Strawberry Avenue, westbound Instance, right, northbound Elgin. Passing the VU, passing underneath the freeway, northbound Elgin. Crossing Adams Apple, left, westbound Vespucci Boulevard. Seeing westbound Vespucci, just cross Power. Crossing Outer, westbound Vespucci, speeds 110. Crossing Peaceful Street, right, northbound Red Garage, stand by. Right again, we're going through the other exit, coming out northbound. Left westbound San Andreas. U-turning. Oh, 22 just crashed. Westbound San Andreas, right northbound Ginger Street. We're north on Ginger Street, left westbound Ginger. Going off-road, parallel with the freeway. We're westbound, coming out Del Perro Freeway West, incorrect lanes of travel. Westbound Del Perro Freeway, speeds 100. Going left off-road to San Andreas. We're westbound San Andreas Avenue. Left southbound South Rockford Drive, UCB.
Southbound, left onto Vespucci. Oh! Bubble 50 with our unit there, eastbound.
Then we'll continue eastbound Vespucci Boulevard. Passing underneath Del Perro Freeway. Continuing eastbound Vespucci. Crossing Alta Street. Eastbound Vespucci Boulevard. Holding left when incorrect lanes of travel. Eastbound Vespucci, right southbound Elgin. South Elgin towards Adams Apple. Vehicle 15. Right westbound, going through the alleyway. We're going to be parallel with Vespucci coming out Power. Right, northbound Power Street. Left westbound Vespucci. West Vespucci, speed 70. Cross Outer Street, West Vespucci. Cross Peaceful Street. Westbound Vespucci, right, northbound through Red Garage again. We're northbound through Red Garage, coming out proper side, coming out San Andreas eastbound. Oh, vehicle big 50, flipped. It's like a James Bond movie.
Got your comms. Back on all four, facing eastbound, San Andreas. Continuing straight eastbound, San Andreas out.
Driver is on the radio.
Did you know that Casino Royale had the most...
Continuing eastbound San Andreas.
I'm not going to pull out my James Bond patch.
Right, southbound, Elgin. Right, westbound Vespucci.
You're good.
Left southbound to the alleyway towards Old Benny's. Coming back out to Elgin, crossing Elgin into the parking lot. Left northbound out to Vespucci. Left westbound Vespucci Boulevard, right northbound Elgin. Crossing San Andreas, current 10 BCP.
Left westbound underground, coming at Lower Power, stand by. Coming at Lower Power now, southbound. Southbound Lower Power towards San Andreas. Right westbound Lower San Andreas. Approaching Alta Street. See westbound.
Got visual. Westbound San Andreas, crossing left. Passing Red Garage, passing White Garage. Crossing Palomino, send westbound San Andreas up. Crossing Movie Star Way, all the way to North Rockford, stand by. Right, northbound Bay City. I just heard Abdul screaming on ATC, I'm not sure what's happening. Northbound Bay City. Right, eastbound, Red Desert.
Setting up for spikes on South Rockford.
I'll be entering movie studio, exiting movie studio, eastbound, Heritage Ave. MPCB, continue to eastbound way, right eastbound, down eastbound way, right southbound, Portola 50. 50 on Portola, big 50. Being pitted on Eastbourne and Portola currently. It's out of the box.
Only looks occupied once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the car that meets our priority. Setting up for spikes, don't follow me now.
Okay, if this car's out and they get into another vehicle, we won't chase, we'll just keep the car. Continuing eastbound Dorset.
We focus on that one because he pitted me.
Copy, right southbound onto Las Lagunas. Crossing Peaceful onto, crossing San Andreas onto Peaceful. Left eastbound Vespucci.
Just to clarify, Aro's Fredo Sanchez, so Seaside, from my understanding.
Oh, jeez, we're getting shot.
Vespucci. Crossing Elgin.
My gun won't come out.
Crossing Strawberry, passing Mission Road PD over the bridge.
Buh. Locals.
Left northbound Popular.
Set up a spikes on occupation.
Copy that. Occupation might be a bit quick unless you're on a corner. Left westbound Howick.
Take it, go. I'm doubled up.
What are you trying to
So
say?
westbound Howick, crossing over Elgin.
Huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying there's more weight in this car than there is that one.
Left southbound
I didn't say you're fat.
Power Street.
So there's more. black Porsche's there.
Yeah.
Copy that. Still southbound on
On
power.
Fourth Street? Like that? Oh, fuck.
Okay. Still southbound
Yeah,
up for
Jim.
power. Lower power.
Oh god.
Seeing Vespucci, still southbound all the way towards Adams Apple. Crossing Adams Apple underneath Olympic Freeway. Left eastbound, Innocence.
One
Smoking.
a GTR just screwed him up.
50R35 smoking now, passing in front of us.
Yeah. We're northbound Crusade, passing the hospital. Left westbound Capitol.
Stay here,
Right
man.
northbound through GG Gas.
Oh, never
on
mind.
Strawberry, still north.
Send it up for specs on Vespucci.
Copy that.
People need to be better at
Still
calling
not
that
bad.
spikes.
It's like
He's gonna go to the
Oh,
freeway.
Doesn't need to be
yeah,
so
they're going for a
long.
Freeway blaster. Northbound Los Santos Freeway.
Ooh.
On the opposite lanes of travel, still northbound Los Santos Freeway.
Uh-oh. Sultan? GTR?
Braking, U-turning back southbound Los Santos Freeway, back into the city,
I
opposite
think they're
lanes.
racing or something.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Gonna spike the tunnel?
Send up for specs on occupation.
Yeah.
Still opposite lanes, southbound Los Santos Freeway.
Blocking the tunnel. Blocking the tunnel.
Alright.
Everyone out of the
Something lower
way.
power.
Hey,
Move out of the
guys.
way.
Passing pillbox.
And right,
Big integrity.
westbound into the tunnel now, they just 50 with a 35.
35 still coming through. All those vehicles in there are involved.
Team westbound
I got
integrity.
the
Be
big-
advised, the target was in the green color Sultan in that tunnel with the rainbow hoodie. We're southbound out street on the main vehicle though.
Alright, we'll focus on this one, and if we get this, we'll probably call it left southbound peaceful.
Here, let's have you focus on any appearance that shows up.
Copy, westbound Vespucci, passing red and white garage. Correction, right northbound into white garage. Going back for San Andreas Ave.
Pushing
Now
through.
San Andreas. Over to Ginger, northbound.
Straight onto
Del
the freeway.
Perro, eastbound turn, opposite lanes.
They may attempt a second run at the tunnel with that many people in there.
Yeah.
421 parallel.
Correct lane, east.
635, no one in the tunnel?
Exiting. No, going for Elgin, going for Elgin. Crossing Elgin, back onto the freeway, eastbound direction.
Oi, oi, oi.
Copy that. Still eastbound on the freeway.
It's so fast.
Crossing opposite lanes, taking the jump down to Popular. Looks like south, but they're probably going to go into the canals, I would say.
Negative south. Full send.
Got him, southbound Popular. Still south on Popular, braking, right westbound Vespucci. L1 at 55%.
No!
Westbound Vespucci Boulevard.
I'm too thick, sorry.
Took a lot of distance.
Yeah.
Penny?
Still westbound Vespucci. Crossing Elgin, crossing Power.
I'll have so much speed.
The boys.
That Runer got
Peaceful.
super aggressive with me, by the way.
Which car?
Runer.
Okay. About to be VCB on that vehicle. Looks like it's going all the way to North Rockford, then right North Rockford. Currently
Come on,
VCB.
guys.
Still northbound of Rockford, full send here. Passing reset. Crossing Boulevard Del Perro, passing Mendham Gas.
He's sending
Right
it.
onto West Cliffs, eastbound. Going Dorset east.
Eyes on, eastbound.
I don't know if that's one of
Crossing
the
Boulevard Del Perro, staying Dorset, full send.
Bike's up.
Crossing Palomino and Lucky, southbound. Correction, eastbound. Left northbound, Las Lagunas, VCB.
That's Sultan.
Still northbound,
Didn't
still
see him.
northbound.
Okay. Oh yeah, still got him northbound. Las Lagunas, crossing Spanish. Approaching Vinewood Boulevard.
Sultan's
stand by.
behind us.
Send it up for
Just
spikes
so you
on
know.
Crossing Vinewood, merging Clinton eastbound.
Mad Wayne.
Still
behind us.
eastbound. Clinton Avenue, approaching Elgin. Stand by.
We're gonna be out of fuel
Right,
soon.
southbound Elgin.
We have like
150, crossing
5
off-road to
minutes.
Sanders Freeway, off-road. Facing south. Think he's stalled? Might be out.
Car-
Vehicle's
car's
out. Vehicle is
car's
out.
Freeway.
Alright, units surround this position. I want units up on the bridge above, please. We're protecting this vehicle.
2:30. I'm on the bridge.
Alright, see if we can get this person in a foot chase. If they get picked up, don't chase them. We'll just stay with the car.
Sultan's incoming.
Sultan's
Sultan's coming down. Jesus Christ.
At Grey Sultan, he's going to the Grey Sultan. That's backing up.
Copy that. Suspect's being tased. Bully him with your cars.
The main suspect is in the Sultan.
Oh. He's in the vehicle and they are taken off. Just stay with the vehicle. It's alright.
Yeah.
If I'm worried if we go any further, we're just going to start getting shot at. But, you know, our primary objective was done. We got rid of the race in the city and we got 2 cars out of it. So, well done.
Nancy, can you stick on the Bridge Street just above?
Copy, sir.
230 is going to break off of Vinewood Boulevard, which is overlooking. Oh, about to.
Shots fired?
Yeah, I took care of a local that T-boned the
A
pond.
local real quick.
10-4. 230 needs gas. I'm going to head over to Mirror Park.
Before 29, I'm going to cover you. We're nearby.
421, I'm going to call Toad.
Hello?
I was told to stay on Bridge Street.
Yeah, just above to our south, the overpass.
That's Mirror Park Boulevard. Get on the bridge.
Oh, my bad.
Question is, was this car in a street race?
And
from my understanding, it picked up the individual in the colorful hoodie. Is that correct? Because if so, it's at least an accessory to street race, and it's the same strikeable offense.
All right.
Fury, does that Lambo have like a pink pearlescent?
Yes, comes back to Fredo Sanchez.
Okay, I believe I saw it on Mad Lane towards Dorset, following the black Lambo that we were pursuing that was in the street race.
Both Lambos were involved in the street race.
Okay.
Okay. I am gonna need your statements and everything for the report, please. I made a report. It's currently investigative. So if you're part of it, drop some words.
Just a heads up, OTT's GTR, I believe I saw it turn into the tunnel for the block, in addition to that Sultan at the same time. I don't know exactly what's going on or who's involved, because from my understanding, there is GG, Seaside, what else? There was one other, I can skip it in my mind.
Copy that.
Rogue Street Kings?
Oh, BSK. This is very. Oh, I think one of the muscle vehicles there was Sergio Lopez's. I could be wrong there. It looked like the Gauntlet or whatever I saw earlier registered.
Yep. Matt Yap Roads.
All right, we'll clean this up and then things are gonna get dark.
Should we make it canon that we own a dungeon?
The black
I mean, not a good idea, right?
As well, I believe, came back registered to a Cookie Lou.
Yeah, that is correct. What's her affiliation nowadays?
Unsure.
Someone quickly call PDTO for me, please. Christmas is on duty.
They're already on their way. Sure.
Perfect, thank you.
Actually, you know what? DuPont, this is the Lambo that pitted you, right?
Yeah, so whenever they, I don't remember where, because they intercepted interference so many times and interfere so many
It was
times.
lower power
I don't
off
remember.
of San Andreas.
If that's the case, I think we should do a violent felony on the basis of assault with deadly. Because if people are going to get aggressive like that, there needs to be a consequence associated.
I remember when it was. It was when the guy left the first car that we were chasing and got into the other car, and then everybody was at the same spot. The guy fled with the guy that picked him up, and the Lambo pitted me. And the guy got away, so we decided to focus on the Lambo because we still had it.
Got a speeding sports vehicle going southbound Bridge Street.
It was also a Lambo.
Yeah, it was a Lamborghini.
There's a lot of Lamborghinis in this city.
Yeah. I spoke with someone earlier
Yeah,
today.
first Lambo, was that ever impounded or was it brought to PD?
The
That was impounded.
Jewel Dragon. And her and her boyfriend had just bought a Lambo from the tuner shop.
My God.
You ever figure out who Peter Johnson is?
The rich get richer.
Has affiliations with Gulag Gang. At least according to his profile.
I mean, it is possible that we're just dealing with people who are in the race part of different groups helping each other. But as of now, it seems like Seaside, BSK, GG, at least.
I have a question. Does anyone know if Drake Moore did it with Seaside?
Unsure. Well, Rhodes, BSK might have been on our side there. OTT GTR did stall him and then also stop him in lower lower Strawberry.
Do we have Fredo Sanchez's car? Sorry for the clarification.
Yeah, that's the
He just tweeted, just woke up, where's my car? Question mark. So he's around somewhere.
He's a cheeky fucker, that Fredo Sanchez.
Take W.
Fury, can you... Are you on your...
What did, is that like a new phonetic alphabet there?
I am.
Okay, actually,
DuPont shoes.
Tommy, Rhodes' unit, and Nancy, can you guys push ahead to the impound and clear it? And Fury, DuPont, and I will escort the tow.
Keck W?
Fury's really buried in his paperwork right now, so he'll join us.
Like cold down.
You're advised to go to the impound lot.
How's Warlock? I gave Warlock a try yesterday, actually. It's pretty... It's okay.
I'm not too sure.
It's nice to not have a health box.
I need to break up for a minute. I'm sorry.
I don't know. When it's asked,
Hey, someone's got to do the goddamn paperwork here.
Do you need help doing paperwork? Or do you need me to do anything at all?
No, just statements, which cars were in the street
Where we
race,
going?
and the witness them in the street race, nothing too
impound.
crazy, as long as, you know, you just say, oh, hey, this car was in a street race, and there was a street
Crack
race.
Sparrow just tweeted legalized treason.
I'm good at highlighting. If you want me to highlight in the report, just let me know.
You know, Crack's an idiot, but he's almost a lovable idiot. You know?
Yeah. He's not...
Like, I see him all the time over here, and his Raiden is always like in an alley, and I'll just get on the megaphone without ever seeing him, and just say, Crack, stop selling drugs, and in the distance I'll softly hear, no!
That's so stupid.
Oh my God. It's always over here in this alley. Oh man.
We're about
or he'll even 311 and say no.
Impound with the car.
411-23 in the back of the impound lot on Orchardville. Seems clear.
Pulling in. Not seeing any.
It was just...
You took a cop job, Tommy, unless that was just me.
No, it wasn't just you.
You.
Alright, a good
Just
copy,
waiting
Tommy.
for a
You
bike
calm
to
down
get
that
cheap out of impound. Don't worry about me.
Solid copy, solid copy.
Are you in the trash?
Yep. What?
Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
never
we
mind.
were seeing different things.
Hey, Rhodes.
Yeah?
Not to be shady, but you know, you mentioned that for me to pass you because you had 2 people in the car, and I just don't think Dark is that heavy to slow down the car.
Thank you, Oxlong. That's what I said.
Well, I think if all other variables are the same and one car has 2 people, that car is likely to be slower.
Okay, but Dark is skinny. He's not.
But it doesn't matter. It's still heavier.
You can put it in. It's already been documented.
All right, good deal.
Thank you.
Well, I just thought that is my ass chief, so I gotta,
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Not to be shady, but if you wanted to brown nose, maybe you shouldn't do it in front of me.
I don't need a brown nose. I see Dark once every 6 months. It makes no
Yeah,
difference.
right. And you want to keep that good impression, don't you?
It's a bad. Last time I saw him, he was giving me shit. I think he demoted me to UPD.
That's.
That was. There's no good. There's no good impression.
Even more reason to suck up to him because you failed him in the past.
He probably forgot about me since then.
He would never forget. He doesn't forget anything.
I don't forget anything. That's true. I won't forget what you did at
I would know
Molini's.
because I'm his husband.
Well, yeah, like I said, not to be shady, but that's just my 2 thoughts. But yeah, bye-bye.
That's
really
loyalty
quick,
right
just
there,
to
honey.
reiterate what Fury said, we are going to need reports. I know DuPont stepped away for a bit due to something that, from my understanding, urgently came up.
We're coming. We're coming.
But ideally, the reports of like notable interest are going to be from Oxlong with the Lambo involvement on both Lambos for the street race, and then DuPont for the being pitted or rammed by the Lambo. And we should be good at that point.
I'm gonna get.
Copy that. Has anyone
He
got
called
any
someone
food
else
at all?
instantly.
Yes.
421.
Yes.
I'm alright.
Where are you?
I'm a mission, bro. I just landed that one.
10-4. I'm gonna be heading to sleep shortly, so I can give you my food from the Harmony Diner.
Thank you, Rhodes.
I'll give you mine too.
Bro, is Dark in the vehicle with you?
Sure is.
He is, and he's skinny. He's not overweight. He does not down the car. Just want to make that known.
Hold up. My husband's weight is none of your fucking business.
Well, you're the one that said he's slowing down your car. That's all I'm saying.
That's not what I said. Those words did not come out of my mouth.
What, Dark?
Welcome back.
What does Dark think?
Dark is awfully quiet.
What does Dark think? I need to hear from Dark. What? Did you get him off radio?
This is your fight to deal with, okay, honey?
My fight. There is no fight. There is no fight.
Oh, hey, Jackie, here. I got
Hello.
food for you too.
Well, there you are.
Thank you very
I didn't
much.
realize that was.
Yeah, I didn't know. You kind of look like
Hey.
I thought that was
Bryce. I thought it was Captain
I'm
Bryce.
ready to kill people.
Here we are. You can take that, that, and that.
Oh, thank you. God damn. I've been starving for the best part of, well, probably a couple of hours now, to be honest.
Nice.
Do you guys like my suspenders?
My
Wait, where did you suspenders from?
We got suspenders.
And now we got suspenders.
Oh my god, I need to pay it.
I'm gonna wear this next time I tell Dark I'm not gonna collect evidence. So when you suspend me, I'm gonna wear suspenders.
I remember that day. Honestly, I think, you know what? That day, I think Fury got on duty just like fucking skipping through a field of flowers, just minding his business.
Yeah.
Thinking he was going to have a chill, easy day while we were dealing with some serious shit, and he didn't realize the seriousness of the situation.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
You
it.
didn't catch the vibe of being on duty.
No vibes will caught that day.
I got vibe assassinated real quick.
Sorry.
No, nothing. It's
Boomerang?
my fault. Yeah, no. Well, I realized we have one for each shift. Shift 1 is Holden. Shift 2 is Bison. And then Shift 3 is Bloom. Even though Bloom is Shift 2, but I kind of just put him in Shift 3. So every shift has a vibe assassin.
Every department has one too. That's cool.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah. I got a call from Jaeger earlier today, by the way, and from
Oh
Trey.
yeah. What did Jaeger say?
Well, you know, so the negotiations are happening today, and they basically said they didn't want me to go because they didn't really want me to get hurt because they quite like me, which was quite nice.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, if something is happening and the state is in danger, you best believe I'm going to be there in a jet. And Jaeger said that he likes me, he doesn't want me to go, and he knows that if I go, I'll be in the air, which means that I'll be one of his main targets to take down if I'm there. So.
That sounds like they're just planning. They're not exactly planning for peace here.
No, they don't sound optimistic about peace at all. So I'm going to get this in a report and get this off to Axel and and Brian.
Yeah, sounds good. I don't know whether I'll be there, but you know what? I will be there. I will come here for peace.
It'll be good for as many of us to, should be there.
No,
as
I
possible.
agree.
I think
Yeah,
it'll be good. Hey, Nancy, sorry to block you.
Hello.
Didn't you get a haircut? Sorry.
No,
Oh my god.
What?
Look.
What?
What?
Oh,
Wow.
How?
Oh, bench guy has been
bench guy's
around.
selling benches
He's
again.
been around, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's suspended.
Oh yeah, you can speak to Ada too. Wait, what?
He's
Something-
suspended because of his call sign, or he told me that
Or something,
yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah, he said he wanted to keep his call sign, and then he didn't change his call sign, so then he got suspended. And he's gonna die on the hill that he's gonna stay with that call sign, or else.
I get that vibe from him, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head out, but good
Ooh,
work, everybody.
Can I have like 2 minutes with you?
You can have 2 minutes, and that's it.
You don't even say hello to me. You don't even say hello to me.
I said,
sir.
did you get a haircut, Nancy? That's what I said.
That's it. That's it. Did you
Hi,
get a haircut?
Nancy.
No.
Did you get a haircut?
Because no strikes. No strikes
You
in the
better put
captain's
that report
office.
in. I'm serious.
Well, I didn't put it. You're gonna have to strike me.
5 strike
I need
points,
to get your
Nancy.
attention one way or another, sir. And if it's the negative way, so be it. I refuse until you strike me, sir.
5 strike points. There we go.
That was
They're not going.
underwhelming.
Okay,
I thought it was gonna get. I thought it was gonna get talked down too.
You weren't gonna get us suspended. You don't deserve one.
How do I get through them?
Yo, I'm writing a statement. What's going
Come on, Nick.
What? What? I'm Oliver.
Nickel. Oh, sorry. Easy mistake to make.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just wanted to commend Elizabeth Remington. I believe she is shift free in your department.
She is fantastic.
Yes. Yes, she is. I spoke to her last night because I constantly see her pictures, and I was like, "Hey, I saw your pictures. I think they're amazing." And she sent me this whole thing on how to do it. So now I'm doing it too. And she's very passionate about it. I just wanted to commend her because she's absolutely fantastic. And I feel like not enough do people go around and commend people. So
No, I appreciate that. I'll let her know next time I see her. But no, 100%. She's rock solid and she puts 100% into everything. So
yeah,
I appreciate that, Peter. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's all I had. Just wanted to commend her, and I hope you have a lovely day. All right.
Yeah, you too. Thank you very much. I'll let everybody know.
All right. Absolutely. Stay safe.
Bye. Oh, it's cute. Remington is solid though. You can't really, that's LSPD right there. That's prime LSPD. Daka Daka. It's Daka Daka time.